Well, maybe we'll just refuse to go on stage. Woof!
You don't fucking talk to me like that! You little piece of shit! Get the fuck up! Get the fuck up! Now, do we have a problem?
No, sir. No, Mr. Mouse. No, Mr. Mouse.
Oh, that's good, because I thought we had a problem for a minute there, All right, now, get out there and make me some goddamn money!
This is insane, you guys.
Yo, this is sexy, man.
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the PanelsOnPages.com podcast with your host, Lee Rodriguez.
At the end of the day, babies are terrible people, and I'm not sorry for saying it.
Jason Nyes.
Motherfucker, I won best costume.
Jose Guzman.
Yeah, I know nothing about Firestorm except for his hat's always burning.
And Kelly Harris.
Boy, love, it appears we got a penis in the mail.
I glued my fucking eyes shut!
I just want to see all these Yelp reviews of Jose's jizz.
Oh, sorry, I knocked over the salt.
Like you had anything better to do.
What is happening, everybody? Today is Tuesday, November 12th, 2019, and this is episode number 491 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Joining me tonight, we got Mr. Jason Nye,
McClunky.
Jose Guzman,
Sorry I was late, but I was pitching to Disney Plus me and Kelly's new podcast.
and hey, there's Kelly right over there. What's up, Kelly?
In our new Disney show, it goes through my past couple of days where I ate 8 Happy Meals in 3 days.
How many Happy Meals? Is eating too many Happy Meals going to make you unhappy?
Nah, I'm still pretty happy.
Oh. I would say 8
Well,
is...
don't spoil the lead.
I would say 8 is probably the limit.
They got to turn in to find out if you're still happy.
Yeah, it's too many. I don't know. I enjoyed myself.
You know you didn't have to actually buy the Happy Meals, right? You could have just asked them for the toys.
Fucking, it's not the same thing.
It's not.
Like, if I'd just go online and do that.
But goddammit, you better not give me no apple slices in my Happy Meal.
You know, no, I like the apple slices.
No, like, it's not even nostalgic then. Like, we didn't have apple slices back in our day.
You know
we had
what?
juvenile diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a right step for the future.
No,
And they just have
no, 'cause it's like
the most adorable little fries you've ever seen.
yeah, like this. Like they give you 6 fries. Like,
Right.
like the big deal.
6 fries? What the fuck am I supposed to do with 6 fries?
Yeah, the Happy
That's
Meal
why-
fries are a bullshit portion.
Yeah, for a meal, you just get 2 Happy Meals.
Get
But you have
one.
the option to saying "fuck out of here" with the apple slices and just give me double them fries.
You can do that.
That's what my kid does. He's like, "Fuck out of here."
No, I enjoy having the apples. It's a nice little bit of freshness to it. I wanted those toys. I got my red Power Ranger.
See, I know that the McNugget buddies are high in demand.
I got one of those.
Nice.
So tell people what's going on, Kelly.
So McDonald's for 4 days did a 40th anniversary set
It was
of
4 days.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was a limited time thing.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
a number of weeks.
No, it was Thursday to Sunday.
So
No
4
shit.
days. Who do they
That's
think
why-
they are? Disney Vault?
That's why I ate 8 Happy Meals in 3 days. And
Damn.
the last 2 Happy Meals I had were bullshit because they ran out of the good toys, so I just got garbage ass Wreck-It Ralph toys.
Hey.
And you
Oh,
know
you
what?
should've wrecked
Those
it.
shits went right in the trash.
Oh, come on.
It was the second one. People don't like that one.
The second one is just fine.
I haven't seen either. All I know is they weren't toys that I wanted.
So what were you chasing?
The red Power Ranger for sure.
Yeah.
But I also wanted the Hamburglar and the Grimace.
He's called the Robbler. Kelly. And it's funny you brought that up because we were talking about Grimace earlier over the weekend. Does he have fur or is he purple skin?
I think he's kind of fuzzy.
Well, the mascot costume is definitely fuzzy, like felty, but I feel like in real life he's like got scales.
Or he just feels like a toe.
Well, the question is Grimace where the McNuggets come from?
No.
Like, are the McNuggets of Grimace? Like, is Grimace just one big purple McNugget, and that's like where he comes from, the ultimate evolved version of a chicken nugget?
See, I always assumed the nuggets came as though they were eggs laid by the chicken or duck girl that hangs out with him.
Birdie.
Yeah, her. I assume she makes the chicken nuggets.
According to McDonald's wiki, originally Grimace was the evil Grimace with 2 pairs of arms with which to steal milkshakes.
I mean, it makes sense. His name's the Grimace.
Yeah.
So he's a milkshake stealer.
And so they retcon him into being one of Ronald's friends?
Yeah.
Way to dull that edge, McDonald's.
These commercials and merchandise generally portray him as a well-meaning simpleton.
Yeah, no, that fits.
I'm just here for your milkshake.
Like a supporting character on a Cartoon Network show.
God forbid.
I'm just a little furry, not my skin, but I sure do like milkshake.
Yeah, this picture definitely he looks more fuzzy. Like he looks like he's got wall-to-wall purple shag carpeting on him.
But not like dog fur,
no,
or like a felt.
That's just Grimace let his bush get out of control.
Like a long pile carpet.
You like my pubes? I'll trade you a pile of my pubes for a milkshake.
You're thinking wimpy.
I'd take that trade.
Oh, thanks.
Because imagine telling
Have you idea what Grimace pubes go for on the secondary market?
Yeah.
Not
imagine how much you could
milkshake.
sell them shits for in China.
Make yourself a nice merkin.
Snort them and get your dick rock hard.
You eat my pubes, you're not real big.
That straw better not be made of plastic, though.
Oh, look at that. Grimace was voiced by Frank Welker at one point.
You know what? I'm not even surprised.
Oh, shit. Wes Welker's dead.
God damn it.
Football.
God
Speaking of.
So, yeah, what else have you been into, Kelly?
Let's see. What else have I been doing besides just
them sweet toys?
Just
Do you put your fries on your burger at McDonald's?
no.
No?
I go with nugs either way. Anyway, though.
Oh, fucking true that. Nugs all day.
No, are you talking putting nugs on your burger, or you just prefer going nugs over burger?
Nugs over burger.
Okay. But I do like the idea of doing
so you're getting
nugs.
fries and nugs.
I like nugs on a burger.
Nugs and fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? They had the secret menu item. They called it the McGangbang, and it had like it was a Big Mac, but it also had filet of fish on it.
Ew.
I feel like it'd be illegal to order a McGangbang from like a teenager.
Not in this climate.
My jam at Wendy's was a junior bacon cheeseburger, 4-piece nuggets, and a fry, and I would put 2 nuggets and a row of fries on that motherfucker.
I'm listening. I'm into it.
And then dunk the whole thing in a Frosty.
Oh, there it is. You guys watch that video I retweeted?
It's
earlier?
not a milkshake, but I'll take it.
That's true. That's true, Grimace. You watched that video I retweeted earlier today with that dude getting his ass whooped at the McDonald's?
Oh, hell yeah, I did.
I knew you'd love that
one.
one.
You know I love public fight videos.
Yeah, and especially, here's the thing. If that was just like in the McDonald's, maybe I wouldn't appreciate it as much. But because he jumped over the counter, yeah, I appreciate that dude just got his ass beat. That's like jumping over the rail at a wrestling show. Those guys can do whatever they want to you then.
Yeah, I feel like that the guy who beat the shit out of him, his managers have no recourse because you come on this side of the counter, you better realize what you're getting into.
Yeah. That dude's lucky he didn't get his head dunked in the fryer.
Man.
Yeah.
The best part, though, is when he lets himself out of the employee door.
I just linked it. I'll link it in the chat as well.
I was just looking for Kelly's feed.
But
it's so good.
Speaking of public fights, what about that dude with no legs beating up on that guy?
That was pretty
that
awesome,
ruled.
Oh boy! Apparently, these drunk dudes, one of them just decided to sit in this guy's lap who was riding around in a wheelchair.
Oh, this is a hardy ass whooping.
Oh, and he's jacked. Oh,
Yeah,
you're talking about the
jacked.
McDonald's one is the hardy ass whooping.
Yeah, that's a hardy ass.
He just punches on him. The guy that worked with him.
Well, he's trying to hold him back, and he's like, "No, we got to teach him a lesson."
Right.
Yeah, that is a hardy, effortless ass whooping.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude didn't put any kind of effort into defending himself.
He said, "Okay, clock out. I'm out."
No, he thought he was going to come onto the other side of the counter and bow up, and the guy was going to back down, but no.
Yeah, but he wasn't wearing his non-skid shoes. Mistake number one. There's signs all over the back of a McDonald's. I've worked there.
The other good part is when the one guy tries to hold the one employee tries to hold the other one back, and the dude that jumped the counter hits him, and he's like, "Oh nope, it's game time," and he just starts whooping his ass too.
Oh, and he's with the handle like, okay, and he hits him like 5 more times just for good measure.
When he just slams his head into the Big Mac picture is my favorite part.
When he punched his face so hard he went into the wall.
Starts kicking him while he's down right in the head.
Yep. Listen, kids, don't go where you don't fucking belong.
Nope.
Don't start shit in public either.
Nope.
Yeah.
Or you better make sure you got the numbers on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What
because
do you
you're
think
gonna
that
get
McCrew
whooped,
was going to do?
and some chuckleheads are gonna be laughing about it on their podcast.
Yeah, you done fucked up, man.
Making grimace voices and just laughing their asses off.
Little Yachty's never going to be able to show his face in that McDonald's again.
Signs that employees only, bitch.
Is Little Yachty a real rapper, or did you just make him up?
No, he is. 100%.
Okay. Does that sounds like a rapper name generator? Oh, you were born in February, so your first name is Lil, and your first pet was a dog, so your second name is Yachty.
That's awesome.
So yeah, other than eating a lot of chicken nuggets, what else have I been doing? I finally beat the video game I've been playing, the Sonalium Files, and that ends with a big old dance number, and it made me real happy.
Well, all right.
Doesn't make any goddamn sense why all of the characters showed up to dance, even the one who has horribly uncurable dementia.
Did they all Wang Chung?
No, well, maybe. But yeah, no, it was a solid dance number to end the game. Good story. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
They do a Mambo number 5? So like, what number did they do?
It was a song original to the game.
Okay. With original choreography?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was
Well
real
done.
good production.
Blame Canada. Canada's all right. You mushrooms are all right.
Allegedly.
Mambo number 5.
There it is.
I was gonna say, who the fuck's clapping? Mushroom jump got applause.
It's been a while since I played Mambo number 5. I didn't realize it started with applause at the beginning.
So how the fuck does this song start again?
I think that might be the first time someone's played that this decade.
Yep.
Oh, his ears just rung.
Well, no, it's
Someone referencing Lou Bega?
No, it's in a commercial. I think it might be in a Trivago commercial.
Huh,
What the fuck's a Trivago?
It's like a travel website.
Trivago? You
Well,
travel?
apparently that marketing is just crushing it.
I know what Trivago is.
Yeah. Let's get that
It's got
one guy.
that handsome older gentleman
Yeah.
Right?
that does the commercials.
I'm not okay. Oh, it's the Panorama City Chamber of Commerce. What?
What is that?
New
What?
York Life TV commercials. I'm looking for the Lou Bega. Oh yeah, it's New York Life. Lou Bega wants you to get New York Life insurance.
Oh, okay. Checks out.
Figure it out.
Retirement can be scary. Know what makes it less scary?
No.
Getting checks on a regular basis. I can go
It says
anywhere
Lou
without
Bega,
getting one,
the
two,
Mambo
three,
number
four,
5
checks.
guy.
But such is life when you write a masterpiece or have a guaranteed income with New York.
We're gonna get
With a New
demonetized
York
for this
Life
somehow.
Income annuity, you pay some.
He looks good though.
Mambo ass bitch.
Good for Lou Bega. But yeah, I've been watching a bunch of wrestling as is the norm because a whole shit ton of shows all happened at the same time last weekend, and I'm still catching up on those.
Yeah.
But yeah, this weekend was AEW's Full Gear.
Oh, yeah,
and that was a great show.
I would say their best since Double or Nothing.
Yeah, I would agree.
The production was tight. I mean, that's been one of my biggest criticisms of AEW has been the production, but they were on top of things.
Yeah, and the main event was definitely my favorite match in the company since Cody versus Dustin.
Yeah, it was wild. A lot of negative opinions towards that match, and
they're all wrong.
Which one do we call the main event? Cody and Jericho, or the Lights Out match?
Lights Out match.
Okay. What are the negative opinions?
People say it went too far.
Garbage wrestling.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, enough Mambo number 5.
My favorite uninformed opinion on this is Dave Meltzer himself, who said it was like Big Japan, but 5 times worse. And, sir, you apparently have not watched Big Japan in, I don't know, maybe a decade?
Yeah,
because let me tell you something. Just last weekend, I watched a match where them dudes were just sticking needles in each other's faces because they could.
I thought it was...
That sounds demonstrably worse than what I saw.
Needles number 5.
Yeah, because they just dude pulls out 2 big-ass foot-long needles, shoves it through one side of the dude's cheek, comes out the other side of the dude's cheek, and then you got nice little handles on the guy's face.
That seems excessive.
Yeah, it's real bad. And you got syringes and shit, and man, just that one match alone was much worse than what Moxley and Omega did.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Mary, when
I loved it. I went the full 5 on it.
When they pulled the ice pick out, Mary was like, "Oh, I don't like this." Stabbed it into the top of the turnbuckle. I thought it was so interesting. So one of the first big spots is Mox has got a barbed wire baseball bat. Omega's got a barbed wire broom. And they're both hitting each other over the back with these weapons, and they're both getting bloody gashes all over their backs, and they're bleeding. They're sweaty and they're bleeding. It's running all over the place. But then, like, it just stops.
Yeah,
it just stops. Like nobody. Well, the trainer did come over to Moxley at one point because it looked like it might have cut something in his neck because it was real bad up around his neck area, but.
Yeah, a lot of times though, like those kind of smaller gashes, they'll stop bleeding pretty quick.
Yeah, because they're easy to close up on their own.
Yeah,
they get clogged up and they coagulate.
Poor Cody's ass.
Oh,
that was bad.
Oh, jeez. I didn't see the match, but I saw the fucking picture.
Yeah.
And but before that fucking barbed wire broom, I love.
I loved when they brought out the spider net.
Yeah.
And he's like yelling, and the Bucks are like, I don't want to bring it out, Kenny. And they're like, bring it. Like, I don't want to bring it. Fucking bring it out.
Great.
Yeah, it was basically like a double-sized, king-size bed frame, just with barbed wire net all over it, and they did a suplex into it.
Yeah, like it reminded me a lot of like old school FMW, where it was a long match, a lot of setup for a lot of the spots, but all the big spots delivered, and it was just a really well put together.
By the end, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a really well put together match. Good storytelling. Like I loved the callback with the broken glass. That was cool.
That was cool, and that was not real glass.
No. Though it did cut up not Moxley's back.
Yeah, but like candy glass.
Yeah, but not a chance it was real.
The ref, whenever he would go down for a pinfall, he would start counting, and then when someone would kick out, he would like look at his hand like, "Ow! I got glass in my hand." Candy. My favorite spot was the V trigger into the stage
That was cool.
The Full Gear logo. I like that a lot.
So what's the word? Did Cody blade that forehead, or was that a mistake?
He definitely got busted open hard way on that.
Right.
Yeah, that after picture did not look like a simple blade.
Yeah,
because that was a jagged kind of cut.
Maybe, like, maybe just fucking bladed badly, but I didn't think so, because it was all over the fucking place.
Yeah, see,
that looks swollen, rolled over, puffy.
If he was going to blade, that's where he would have bladed, and Cody is not afraid of blading. But the fact that the gash was like 1/8 of an inch wide, that's not just scraping a razor blade across your head. That's his eyebrow bone hitting that steel grate and
just
exploding it. Yeah.
I mean, I think you could make an argument that he probably purposely took the header.
Yes.
Oof. Like, that's some real love of the game shit right there.
Yeah. Can we talk about the best part of that match is when Cody's mom slapped Jericho and said, "Fuck you."
She slapped him twice. She got a cheap shot in.
Yeah. So good. Did you see the pictures of Cody's mom stitching him up?
No.
Because apparently she used to be like an ER nurse.
Well, with Dusty as a husband.
Yeah, no shit. That probably came in handy a lot more than it did not.
Yeah, not her first time. That's awesome. I love that. That was a great show. I loved it.
Yeah.
Kelly, you were real bullish on that buy-in match between Britt Baker and B. Priestley.
Yeah, it sucked.
I thought it was the best non-Joshi women's match that they've had so far in AEW.
I don't like the dentist. I think she's bad.
She's getting better, though. She's improving.
I think she should just go be a dentist.
But she's so pretty. I want to see her as a heel. She makes more sense as a heel.
Yeah, turn into a heel and come out to the Steve Martin, "I'm a dentist."
From fucking Novocaine.
Yeah.
But my favorite part
be a dentist.
My favorite part of that match is when it was over and Brandy and Awesome Kong came out, and Awesome Kong looking amazing, slimmed down. And she comes out and Brandy's got a knife and gives it to Kong, and Kong cuts a bit of B. Priestley's hair out while Brandy is like braiding it on the spot. And then you notice Kong has a bunch of fucking braids of different colored hair around her belt, like she's a Mandalorian with Wookiee pelts.
That's kind of dope.
So apparently her new gimmick is she's going to snatch your fucking wig.
Yeah.
My favorite match was Young Bucks versus Santana and Ortiz.
That was a good one, too.
I liked that match a lot.
They had a lot of chemistry, a lot of good character stuff. I think Santana and Ortiz got over huge in that.
Yeah. I'm really hoping we get I just want to call him LAX.
Yeah.
Proud and Powerful versus Rock and Roll Express.
I mean,
no one wants to see that.
No, I mean it was on spring. It was on spring break, wasn't it?
Yeah, they did the match on spring break and it was great. And them fighting got a big pop.
Yeah.
I'd do the match.
No one wants to be the guys that kill the Rock and Roll Express.
They already tried twice this year. They couldn't do it.
Ricky Morton doing a suicide dive and a Canadian destroyer.
Yeah, that ruled.
I was terrified. I'm like, oh, don't do it.
I also dug Sean Spears and Joey Janela. It was good to see Joey Janela on the main card. It was, not the flashiest match of all. It was kind of the cool down of the show. But it was short and sweet and told a story. And Sean Spears tied Joey's hair in the tag rope at one point, and Joey had to rip his hair out. And at one point, they're in the corner, and you can still see the tag rope, and it's still got hair hanging from it.
Yeah, that was a cool spot.
And then the match ends, and they cut to backstage, and it's Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford are a duo now. And then they cut back to Joey Janela, and he's just like, "Oh." So that's cool. I had a great time. I really enjoyed myself.
I loved the Riho versus Emi Sakura match purely for getting to see Gato move clips on an American pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was
super cool.
So they showed clips of that little hole in the wall place that Kelly went to, where they gave him tea. I was like, hey, I recognize that fucking place with the creeps hanging in the window.
Yeah, Emi Sakura is my wrestling mom.
Yep.
She's the one that brought us in from the rain and gave us seats.
It was very cool. It was a good match.
Yeah.
No build to it.
I loved when just you could see her getting choked up at her seeing the crowd response to Riho.
Yeah.
Like, that was so cool.
But, like, as AEW viewers, like, we don't really know why that is. So that sucked that there was little build to it. And that Freddie Mercury gimmick is just so weird.
It's so weird.
But God bless her.
Yeah. Yeah, she just loves Queen.
Bless her heart. I got my money's worth for sure. Every
Definitely
AEW pay-per-view that we've paid for, I feel like we've gotten our money's worth. Jose and me and Mary went to Fyter Fest, and we definitely got our money's worth there. But that was free on pay-per-view. And then Fight for the Fallen was free. That one was definitely the low point, I would say.
Yeah.
But even then, like, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than
What'd
most.
you guys think of the MJF turn?
I saw that. I didn't see anything else, but I saw that. I was a little hurt.
Well, like, you can't be hurt because he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah, but to his broman,
it's a heel turn, but is it really?
Was it? Yeah, but it wasn't
Like,
already a bad guy.
Far less. It made less sense that he was like suddenly a good guy.
Yeah, I don't like it happening already.
But I agree with you that it's too soon.
Yeah.
But the stipulation made it be the perfect time for the turn because
he very effectively took Cody off the board.
Right.
Yeah.
So he.
But I think I would have.
like that.
I would have still teased that out a bit. Like, you could still have him, throw the towel in, and then play the friend for a few weeks, and then do the turn and say, "Haha, I fucked you over."
That works.
I think you could have teased it out longer.
What was the context? What were they talking about?
Well, they
Cody
the nut shot.
So Cody was he kind of just hit him like in the nuts. Like, there wasn't really much of a context given to it yet besides MJF is an asshole.
Well, what was Cody talking about before they like?
So the thing was, he was having this big championship match with Jericho, and the stipulation was that Cody said that if he lost the match, he would never again challenge for the belt. And so deep into the match, when things were looking bad, MJF threw in the towel, so Cody lost the match, and
Jericho had him beat. To be fair, like, he was out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he's like, we kind of have their moment. It was like, I just doing what I had to do to protect you, and Cody goes in for the hug, and he kicks him in the balls, instead talks some shit, and leaves.
Okay.
But that's the thing too. Like, it would have made more sense to do it at a time when he wasn't basically already beaten.
Yeah.
Like if he had Jericho on the walls, which, by the way, nasty.
Yeah, he had that sunk in real
good. Real bad.
Love when he goes to that old school lion tamer, and then this one he just Jose, you don't even know
the old one.
He did the old one,
know, dude.
I love the old one.
He did the old one, and he sat down on it.
Yeah,
I
mean, it was gnarly.
It was good.
But like, he was gonna go in, like he'd already lost. So if Cody had Jericho in and then he threw in the towel, that'd been like, what the fuck? That'd been like a whole thing. But
yeah,
for any misgivings you have, just think about what the MJF promo is going to be tomorrow night.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
All I know is I can't wait for, I don't know, a year and a half from now when Cody has a heel run and abuses his power and gives himself a title shot.
Yeah.
And then wins the belt. Like, it's going to be great. People are going to hate him.
Or MJF is the champ and Cody wins like a battle royal.
Goes after him for it.
Yeah.
Says, this is for kicking me in the nuts, putz. You fucking mook.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. What the fuck have I got going on this week? I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I went out on the date with the lady. We went to the mall, went to the Opry Mills, the big fancy mall in Nashville, which you had not been there in quite some time. and shit almost took a turn because I went into the bathroom at not long after he'd been there, and there was a guy and some of his buddies. This guy's shirt was off, and he had like his face in the sink. I'm like, what the fuck is happening in here?
You got a nosebleed?
I used my context clues and figured out, oh shit, he's hit up the hot sauce joint.
Oh,
and shit took a turn. And so obviously my next move was I got to check out this fucking hot sauce joint. And one of those spots you can sample all the stuff, whatever. The hottest one apparently is called The End, and you have to sign a waiver before you try that one.
Oh no,
I'm not fucking with that. I had shit to do. I was on a date, for Christ's sake.
I don't have time for paperwork.
Nah, I got that. But you know, I was having some real nice, real good sauces. Everything was going great, and I hit this Trinidad scorpion sauce, and it was awful. The game was over at that point. I'm like, oh well, this sucks now. I want to stop. This is no fun. I want to quit playing. So then we move on, do a little shopping, and I signed up for goddamn Weight Watchers a couple weeks ago just to try that out because I need something.
Oh no.
No, it's actually been going fine. But I hadn't really eaten much that day. I was saving my points up for a dinner. So I was on a mostly empty stomach. I just had 7 different varieties of really aggressive hot sauce just churning and gurgling, and it felt like my insides were just like a lava lamp, just moving around. Like oh god, it's like we're standing at a Journeys while Nicole's trying to buy something for Zoe for Christmas. I just kind of started sweating a little bit. It'd been like a half hour. She's like, "Are you okay?" I go, I gotta sit down. I gotta sit down. I just go out. I just sit in the floor in the hall in the mall. I'm like, oh no. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I tell her, she's like, oh yeah. I go, I need to get up, and I need an Aunt Annie's fucking pretzel or something to sop some of this demon up. That has to be the next step. I need some fucking bread on this.
Well, sorry, Lee, you don't have enough Weight Watchers points for that Aunt Annie's pretzel.
As a matter of fact, I did. So we go to the Aunt Annie's, and I'm like, I want the pretzel bites so I can, easier to manage it, whatever. Give me that. And I said, it took a long time because I'm like, I need 2 things with the pretzel bites, 1 regular one and 1 the pepperoni. Nicole wanted the pepperoni one. And she's like, regular? I go, yeah, I need 1 regular one and then a pepperoni one. And she's like, regular? I just go, I don't know what you want from me, but I want that one that I pointed, and I want that one. And she's like, small or regular? I'm like, fucking regular, I guess. Give me those 2 right there. And so she reaches in, and she grabs the regular one for me, and they only had smalls of the pepperoni made up. So she grabs the small one, turns around, grabs the regular size cup and just pours them into it and hands it to Nicole. She's like, a little short, isn't it? She's like, that's a regular. And just her face just changed. You know what? It's not even fucking worth it. Whatever, you savage. We were right there. There was no way. She didn't even try to hide it.
All the while, a demon is building inside your body.
Yeah.
I've never been to a well-run Aunt Annie's.
This was definitely the worst one. It was real disappointing. And then just looking for something to do in the area, ended up going to. I took my girl to a haunt. Took her to a haunt.
Oh no!
Take me to a haunt.
And it was kind of funny because
did you throw up at the haunt?
I did not. No, the pretzel did the job. It soothed the beast and everything was cool after that. But they
was it the right size for you?
Yeah, but you know what? Yeah, I got an actual regular. I got a regular. But we had just watched that crazy Haunters documentary the week before, and Nicole's like, "I want to do none of that shit." And I go, "No one wants to do that. This is a legitimate operation. It's a real deal. It's put on by 13th Floor Production or some shit. It's a real."
And then they pulled 4 of Nicole's teeth.
No cussing.
My face. Real told you so moment coming after we walked out of there, and she had to go to the hospital afterwards. But you know what? We learned some shit.
They were wisdom teeth. They were going to need to come out anyhow.
Yeah, it's fine. It's no big deal. You don't need those. They're extras. But no, it was the Nashville Nightmare. Super cool production value. Like, great animatronics out front. Like, legit, next level, very cool. But since it was the last night, the last weekend, rather, I guess they do it every year up there. It's the blackout event. So you go through it, but all the lights are off, and they just give every party, not every person in the party, but every party, a singular glow stick with which to navigate.
Ooh.
And I'm like, okay, cool. This should be great. But they're not like regular, like, emergency style glow sticks. We get to the front and they hand us basically like one of those little tiny glow sticks you get to make a bracelet out of at Dollar Tree.
Right.
So there's these tiny ones. We're like, oh, shit. All right. And so you get in, you're walking around, and you just, you meet up with other people pretty early on because it's like a maze, and you can't tell in the dark which of the shapes are like props and which are actors. Like, it was very, very cool. And some of the actors would swat you, try to take your fucking glow stick. And if they take it, they get to keep it. You don't get it back.
Yeah. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Give me a fucking glow stick.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. It was pretty great.
I once got someone in a haunted house to break character because we were in a maze type situation. And I was just like, look, we don't know where we're going. We don't want to be in here anymore. Which way is the exit? And then they pointed it out and we thanked them and we're on our way.
Look, scary people, enough of this bullshit.
It was cool. It was pretty great. Like and you could definitely tell that, like, oh man, I bet this place looks fucking baller when the lights are on, because you can kind of make out what's going on a little bit, and you can tell they have these, big robots and props and shit, like really, really cool. So we got to go back next year when the lights are on. It was cool. Would recommend the Nashville Nightmare, and no one waterboarded me or nothing. It was fine. It was good.
I'm cussing.
Oh, that was definitely cussing, because there's no better group of people to be with at a haunted house than a group of black people. They were losing their goddamn minds. Like, they were not having none of this bullshit. It was hilarious.
Yeah, but you better watch out if somebody tries to come behind the counter.
That's what I'm saying. But everybody was where they're supposed to be. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Hey, Lee, you know what wasn't cool?
What wasn't cool, Kelly?
This article that I came across on CBR.com just now.
Oh, no.
Posted on October 28th. The headline says, Frozen 2. Man arrested for having sex with Olaf doll in a supermarket. The story goes on to read. A Florida man was arrested for violating a stuffed doll from the movie Frozen in a Target supermarket. The man was arrested for having sex with 2 stuffed toys in the St. Petersburg, Florida store. The arrest happened on Tuesday, October 22nd, after he had relations with a stuffed Olaf, a sentient snowman who plays the affable comedic relief role in 2013 Disney film Frozen, and a stuffed unicorn, according to the Tampa Bay Times. Once he had finished with the toys, he placed them back on the shelf. He was arrested in the store, and the items were later found and destroyed. While the man has no prior arrest history, the man's father allegedly told police that he has a history of this type of behavior. The man was charged with criminal mischief, a misdemeanor, and released on $150 bail.
How old? Did it say how old?
I don't think it did.
I have some thoughts. I have some notes.
Was destroyed in quotation marks.
No.
Okay, just see it.
For starters, you can't just put Frozen 2 in the headline. Because that's just cheating. Target, also not a fucking supermarket.
Yeah.
I mean, what if it's a super Target?
It's still not a supermarket.
Oh, man. Okay, the actual news article is way better.
Yeah, I'll bet it is, because
all right,
so
so
goddamn CBR.
Pinellas Park, a St. Petersburg man was arrested Tuesday after police say he dry humped multiple stuffed animals at the Park Place Target, including Olaf, the snowman from the wildly successful Disney film Frozen. The other victim was a large stuffed unicorn.
Victim.
Police say Cody Meter, 20, of St. Petersburg, entered the store around 2 p.m. Tuesday. He walked up to a display of merchandise from Frozen, picked a large Olaf stuffed animal, placed it on the floor, and proceeded to rub himself against it until he ejaculated. Then he put it back on the display.
Okay, well, at that point, I'm like, oh, this is harmless. But if you're coming, that's not dry humping anymore.
Authorities said Meter then walked into the toy aisle, grabbed another stuffed animal, this time a large unicorn, and rubbed himself against it as well.
Goddamn,
Meter was detained in the store where police said he admitted to doing stupid stuff. Police said his father, who was not at the scene, told them Meter has a history of this type of behavior. According to the arrest report, the dolls were removed from the store and destroyed.
That's
Police did not release the identity of the unicorn.
Yeah. Police said it is unknown if mental health is a factor.
Sure, Jan.
Now, see, Lee, dry humping doesn't mean you don't come. I always thought dry humping meant clothes on.
Yeah.
I see, but at some point, I don't know, like, call me old-fashioned. But, once you're no longer dry, the humping is no longer dry.
Yeah. Man, this dude looks like a guy that'd come on a toy.
Right. I can imagine.
Yeah, I just sent the link in the podcast group chat.
Oh, yeah, no, that guy's definitely a monster.
Really a rough 20.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Looking every bit of 39 there, homie.
Yeah.
I asked what age he was because they said that they talked to his father. So I assumed, and they kept calling him a man, so I assumed he was over 18.
You're a man.
I feel like it's less weird if he's 20 than if he's 40.
Ooh,
you're right.
I don't know why you're right, but you're right.
Because, like...
Could have been a bet, a dare.
It's 20. He's just doing stupid stuff at Target.
Just think about you at 20.
Well, I wasn't coming on a stuffed animal.
No, but you weren't the person that you are now.
I was goddamn married in college.
Oh, my God.
I still wasn't coming on stuffed animals in a Target.
Well, maybe that's the whole problem, Jose.
I think so. I think I found a new
Disney Plus show. Jose goes and comes on stuffed animals at Target.
Yeah, see how many Targets we can go to before we get kicked out.
That's the rebooted supermarket sweep.
Yeah.
Hosted by Guy Ferrari.
Oh, Lee, it's Supermarket Skeet.
Oh.
They've currently got this giant Sven action figure. Remember those giant Ninja Turtles that you could like use as toy boxes?
Oh yeah.
They've got this giant Sven I've seen at Target. Seems like perfect to do some dry humping on. But I guess the plushies are softer. But
yeah,
this Sven, like, he's kind of asking for it. Look at that carrot in his mouth. And his mouth articulates.
Oh, no.
Come on now.
Yeah, you just drill out some stuff in there and insert some other stuff in there. And, yeah. You got yourself a new kind of toy.
Takes all kinds, man.
Florida.
What you got going on, Nice?
Not much.
What Targets are you going to come on to toys at?
None. I am a NECA ambassador. I will not be doing no such thing in a Target.
If you come on his NECA toys, Nice will knock your ass out.
Please don't.
Please don't.
You'll have to leave through the employee door.
But yeah, the big thing I wanted to talk about was Full Gear. But since we're done talking about that, I want to talk about 2 movie trailers that came out this past week. First, that Scoob trailer, which looks pretty cool. The CGI Scooby-Doo reboot, essentially, that looks great.
Just a terrible name, though. Like, Scoob's a real bad name for anything, really.
Yeah, but I mean, that's his nickname. Scoob!
Yeah, but I don't know. Like,
it's called Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
That young, fresh feel.
Right, yeah. You know, these kids today, they abbreviate everything.
We ain't got time for 2 syllables.
You know,
like, I'm watching Scoobs.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch Scoob, then I'm gonna post to the gram.
You know, they got that meh, veh.
And then
that's cool, though.
that new Sonic trailer.
How
looking like a real fucking Sonic.
Yeah, it looks great.
If they had released that Sonic trailer first, I don't think anyone would have complained that a lot of it takes place in the real world.
No.
It made sense.
Well, and
like
also
they explained it in the trailer why he was there to begin with and what the fuck was going on. The other one was Gangster's Paradise, I'm running out in the desert.
Yeah, here's this fucking nightmare thing.
Look at my slim body.
But
look at my people teeth.
Like, 'cause they have that shot in the new trailer of like of him running like on the loop-de-loop on like
exactly.
Mobius.
That was cool.
That's like the first thing they show.
Yeah.
But now imagine the creepy first model running in that kind of fantastical loop-de-loop world. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like,
yeah, I'm betting that wasn't in there at all. I'm betting that's like an entirely new sequence and bunch of scenes, probably.
And even Jim Carrey shit didn't look stupid.
Yeah, like it looks fine. Like it looks like a Sonic thing. Like
no, I'm excited for it.
They explained everything: why he's there, why he needs help, and why they're after him.
A lot of good like Flash bits. He's even reading Flash comics at one point. Is it canon that the rings also act as portals?
Yeah, in some of the games.
Yeah, they can.
Well, look at you guys.
They typically lead to like the bonus stages.
Yeah. I really hope he gets enough rings and becomes Supersonic.
That'd be fucking dope.
Well,
and then again, you have to imagine him becoming Supersonic, but as that nightmare.
Ugh.
You think there was like there was one guy who this is the direction he wanted to go the whole time. And then everyone above him was like, no, this is how we're going to do it. The trailer came out. It sucked. And they all came back, and he's like, huh?
Yeah.
Told you, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah. There's somebody got a hearty I told you so out of this whole experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some executive...
Like half the art department is like, see, you fuckers, I told you.
Some executive got a good severance package, and this is going to be their legacy, is the weird Sonic design.
Like, I really hope that version of the movie shows up on the DVD extras.
Oh, I doubt it, because you
release
have to...
that in the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
The double feature.
You have to
I'd much rather see fucked up Sonic than the Snyder Cut.
You have to assume that they only animated what they needed for the trailer at that point.
What if there's a Snyder Cut of Sonic?
Oh, man. Stopped being sad long enough to do that.
Tails committed suicide.
Yeah. I was going to go to see it anyway because my kid fucking loves Sonic. But, now it looks like something that would be okay to see.
Yeah.
Did you show him the new trailer?
Not yet. We were so fucking busy today, but I'll show him tomorrow. But he's 5. He was into the first one. He's gonna shit his pants over this one.
Give him a double dose of that CBD oil.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be great. Yeah,
we're in a renaissance time of video game movies.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
Well, and hey, hopefully that Mario movie that comes out eventually won't suck.
I don't think about that one.
It's by the people that did the fucking Despicable Me movies.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So they're the bummer that
animated live action.
Animated.
Yeah.
Animated.
There's a real good chance that means that Goombas are going to be the next Minions.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm down though. But animated, perfect. It works because then you can still keep it what it looks like.
Yeah. It'll probably
you don't change anything. You don't got to worry about trying to make it fit into the real world. Just fucking leave it Mario. Mario's got its own shit.
And
yeah.
it'll
and I'm assuming it'll launch right around the same time as the park.
Oh boy.
I'm so wet. Those pictures.
I'm so excited.
Did it look to you guys like those clouds shifted?
Yes,
back and
definitely.
Forth, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. There was definitely
and there was a flag at the top of that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope you guys got a bed ready for me. Because when that shit opens, I am flying down.
Well, realize that that's the Japan version. But
I know, but you guys are getting one.
Yeah, it's more than likely it'll be exactly the same here.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we can't go to the Japan one.
Right?
Let's do it.
Apply for a press pass.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Does it come with press plane tickets? We're the real press. See, man. We got a blog and everything.
Well, hey, once we get our Disney Plus show, they'll let us go.
Yeah, we got Disney Plus. See, man.
Yeah,
man.
You'll be an influencer by that point.
Yeah, we're influencing people all around the world. See, we must go out there.
Fucking great.
Fighting that yellow journalism.
Newsflash: Panels on Pages goes to Japan, goes to Mario World. Oh my!
Oh, no, it's Fed to print. You got anything else nice?
No, that's it for me.
What's up, Jose?
Chilling, willing. Yesterday was Veterans Day. Shout out to all y'alls. But went and hung out with my dad. We went to that Applebee's dinner or lunch. I don't know. They're doing free foods for the vets, which is kind of cool. So took my dad to go do that. We did that and did some yard work. May or may not have done edibles. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though. Probably happened. So that was cool. I don't know. He's shaping up his yard. He planted some bamboo, so we're working on getting the yard.
Oh, that's cool.
Shaped up. Trim the. I fucking pull in. This fucker's on a goddamn ladder with a chainsaw in his hands, trying to trim a tree taller than him. I was like, number one, we already had this talk. You're not supposed to be on fucking ladders. Number two, you got a goddamn chainsaw in your hand. It's almost as tall as you are.
Jesus Christ.
At this point, he's just Bill Murray from the middle section of Groundhog Day. Just seeing what he can get himself into.
Well, he said he went to the chiropractor, and the chiropractor was like, because did I say how he got into a car accident? Somebody hit him?
Yeah.
They were going like 45, and they were at a complete stop because they were at the light already. The guy just wasn't fucking paying attention. Slammed right into the back of him, and then that started like a 5-car little pileup.
Oof.
So he said his driver's seat completely turned to the right. So he was still sitting in the seat, looking right at the passenger side.
Jesus.
Right out the window. So, he's got to get checked out and make sure he's okay because he can get hurt easier. They got to make sure there was no bleeding.
Well, yeah.
I guess they did x-rays of his back and all this crazy shit. And he's like, so, are you in pain a lot? He's like, yeah, pretty much. But, you just suck it up and just keep on going. He's like, well, from what I'm looking at, you shouldn't be walking. You should probably be in a wheelchair. So good on you for doing this with what you got. And he's like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me climb a ladder and chainsaw this tree. So I put that to a goddamn end. I finished the tree. Motherfucker. So, it was cool. Just hanging out and enjoying what it is. Good day. Just blue skies, nice clouds.
Yeah. Did you have a good weekend?
God.
I had a great weekend.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I had the tiebreaker against the weekend.
You definitely had the tiebreaker against the weekend. Lee! You're never going to believe it, Lee.
Lee! How the fuck?
You know?
Lee showed up to play this weekend. He said, I got you. You go get married. I got you.
Yeah, you won.
I was visiting my good buddy Goat this weekend, and I was like, so I need to tell you about this recurring bit on the podcast. And he's like, what? I told him, and he laughed his ass off. He goes, hey, I set the fucking lineup every week. I'm 5-5 in this motherfucker.
Yeah, 5-5.
Yeah, he beat me because my
He's
team
in first place, 5-5, because this entire league is Garbage Mountain except for Cybertron division
and Mary.
And Mary. Well, Mary is in Garbage Mountain. She's just
king of Garbage Mountain,
looking down upon all the garbage.
Yeah, my team did real good last week, and it was just like, nah, I'm gonna take a nap.
Yeah. Well,
then projections
you won,
go
Lee.
though. Let's talk about these projections. I think I was projected the lowest score, and I scored the highest score.
I don't know, because I did not keep track of that. But you definitely scored the highest score. And you know what happened here? I lit a fire under you, Jose.
Mm-hmm.
No, the fire was never not burning.
I'm taking complete credit for your turnaround.
The fire was never not burning.
The fire was basically out.
You cannot take credit for Jose's Latino heat
streak. Because
look at it now.
I beat myself with the move I made last week.
Should be, but you're not. And you know what happened?
This spicy boy is a flame.
I'll tell you what happened. I got the wild card.
Muy caliente.
Much like Popeyes and their spicy chicken sandwich.
They've been eating spinach.
You got the heat back. Hey. So you're welcome.
I'm just taking it 1 week at a time because that's all I can do.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm just making the moves given with what's out there. I'm being diligent on the waiver wire.
Yeah.
Not getting too high, not getting too low.
No, there's smoke.
My biggest mistake was sitting Lamar Jackson, which I'll never do again.
That'll happen.
Not anymore.
No more mistakes.
No, if he's got another bye week, I'm still playing him.
You know why? Because you get that fire back. That's why.
Well, the fire was never gone, baby.
Oh, it was gone. You're welcome.
After last week's show, Mahoney.
And how was the fire gone? Because I've been first. I've been up and down in first place all year.
It was gone. We all saw it.
After last week's show, Mahoney says to me, "I feel bad. I think I made him mad." And I said, "Fuck him."
I'm good.
I know you're good.
No, I'll tell you when the season changed when I changed the name of my team. That's when you lit the fire. That's when you lit the fire. The fire was lit a while ago.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm taking complete control. I'm taking complete credit for your turnaround.
I'll give it to you because my sole goal is to just beat you.
Dun-dun-dun. ESPN, the global leader in sports.
I had the points I needed, Lee, and I got cute with it. I did what Jose hasn't been known to do. Fucked around with my lineup. Put all my points I needed to win on my bench.
Yep.
Lost by 6.5. So
Oof.
Tough loss. But once again, my 3 top performers, all people I acquired via trade. So
you better work on another one.
I can't because somebody.
Oh, your kryptonite, the trade deadline.
Now we got a trade deadline.
Well, maybe if you guys weren't making suspect moves.
Oh my God,
nothing would have happened.
You know what's equally frustrating is I wanted Christian Kirk and Tito got Christian Kirk, and then Christian Kirk scored 34 points for Tito. Sucks.
Well, because he's in the right hands. He's where he belongs.
He's where he belongs.
With the fellow brown man.
2 weeks in a row that Nice's top performer is a person that I sent to him via trade. FYI, people out there curious about trading with me.
I had a top performer.
You did. One Mr. Greg Olson.
Oh, yeah, Greg Olson. Look at that guy. 13 whole points.
13 whole points.
How much did the guy score that you gave away for him?
16.5.
All right.
So
but it was a 2-for-1 trade.
And last week, last week Kenyon Drake went off, but 16.5 points this week came to me. 19 points went to Nice.
Yeah.
So
even though Kenyon Drake was on my bench, and then because David Johnson came back from injury and got me a whole negative 1.5 points.
I had him in the other league. He got me negative 0.5.
Yeah. So he fumbled the ball, and then they're like, okay, we're putting Kenyon Drake in.
He's such an asshole, David Johnson.
Anybody want him? I'll trade him to you.
What else was noteworthy this week? Juan won, so that's great.
All this energy spent on me, and you guys are letting Juan and his cousin sneak by everybody.
Yeah.
Nephew. It's his nephew.
Oh. His
Juan won, and I know we don't believe in tiebreakers, but somehow has the tiebreaker over Jose, so now Juan's in first place.
Really glad you heard the
Also,
111.
okay, I know what we have to talk about. Which one of you needs to replace the batteries in your smoke detector?
I thought maybe it was me, but it's not, because I don't know the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not me.
And I've been resetting that thing all day.
I've been listening this whole time. I'm like, I gotta remember when I get on there to ask.
I messaged them all privately. Said, one of you motherfuckers needs to change your smoke alarm batteries.
I thought maybe it was me, but it's not.
Well, I can try to reset it again.
What do you mean reset it?
It's a new battery.
Just pull the battery out.
No, you need to put new batteries in.
Well, yeah, but for the time being, pull the battery out.
Yeah, take the battery out, put a new battery in. Good to go.
Yeah, if you're going to get up there to take the battery out, you might as well put a new battery in. You're already up there.
So, Lee, I don't know.
Who's got a 9-volt?
This whole season is off the rails, Lee.
Or is it where it should be? Hey,
No,
I'm just riding this wave
the
because
rails.
I'm supposed to be in last place. So I'm just
You
taking
were in
it.
last place 5 days ago.
Was I in last place, or
You were
was
in
I
last
tied
place
for
in the
second?
division. You were tied for
I was
last.
tied for
Well,
second.
no. You were
Well, who
in
said-
third because Tito was in last. You were in third.
No, I was in tied for second. You and Tito were tied for first.
No, Tito's behind us. Now that I've lost and Tito won, I'm now tied with Tito. Anyways, who even knows? This week coming up, I get Nyes. And Nyes, I love you more than just about anyone, but I am going to crush the shit out of you.
I don't know,
I have
man.
to.
No, because this is the week nicest team shows up.
Right.
I have to. I don't want to. My season depends on it.
Oh man,
Well,
I'm against Jose this week.
My
Yeah, I did
season,
notice that.
my season also depends on it. Because even though I am in last place and I got just trounced by Tito last week, I'm still within striking distance to be first place in my division.
That is true. Garbage mountain, Japan shit. But I gotta come for you, and I gotta come for you hard.
100.
Thankfully, Kelly dropped Matt Ryan, and I was able to pick him up for my bye week, which is just nonsense. If I had only started Matt Ryan last week, I would have won.
Wasn't he hurt?
Yeah, for a week. The guy hadn't missed a game in 5 years. He got one bum ankle, and you dropped him.
They don't do a good job of communicating these things because
Where
it's
do you
like
think I learned these things? I don't know these things.
it just said he was hurt, and I was like, oh well, gone.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
I greatly appreciate it. I hope
Kelly, I wish you all the best this weekend.
Yeah, ditto. I wish Kelly all the best.
Thank you.
We'll see which one of my teams shows up.
I thought for sure that Matt had you. Matt's team was
Defense wins
overperforming
championship.
everywhere.
Yes. Yeah, the fucking Jets defense. Fuck you.
Yeah, you know where he got the Jets defense? This guy.
It's all right. I prevailed.
Yeah, just barely. I was sitting there. I was
win
at
by
black
barely,
and blue.
lose by barely. All you need is barely.
I was
Any
at
given
black
Sunday.
and blue Monday night, watching the Monday night game on my phone, and I was like, "It's okay, it's okay." The 49ers defense could score 2 points. The number 2 defense in all of football. They might score 2 points this week. They average like 15, but maybe this week, maybe they'll score 2 and Jose will lose. And nope, didn't work out for me.
It's all right. Next week's another week. I'll probably end up shit in the bed.
Promise?
Boy, I hope so.
Well, no, because then our whole division's going to lose, and we'll just still be where we're at.
No,
because that seems to be what happens. Nobody can get a
Juan has. So
nice
here's the deal.
lead.
Juan has Mary.
Juan's
so Mary,
nephew has a school trip.
I need you to get to 11-0, Mary. You gotta beat Juan.
At this point, I just need win out. Mary just needs to win out.
Yeah. We need Vetter to beat Tito. So
yes.
Come on, Vetter.
Get your shit together, Vetter.
And then Kelly, work some magic.
No, sorry. I love you, Kelly.
I've been trying to
that's
make
our new
moves just now.
podcast. Is every week we play each other in fantasy football and see what happens.
There we go.
I think it would be a much more enjoyable podcast if every week Jose and I played each other in fantasy football.
Hey,
and we see what happens.
Let's do it.
We're going to have to get you a better microphone first.
Oh.
Oof.
Sucks.
Hey, don't feel bad. He called out Miss Rhodes, too.
It's true.
Which is funny because her name, there's a microphone named Rhodes.
Yeah.
You think she'd get some of that road rub?
She's Cody's wife.
Ugh. Cody.
Did you see how Cody hurt himself, Mahoney?
I did not see how Cody hurt himself. Did he get upset because he couldn't log into Disney Plus?
No, he just fell down and hurt his head.
Oh, that sounds like something a wrestler would do.
He hit it real hard.
Yeah. Was he trying to carry too many groceries?
No. He's jumping over stuff.
Oh my god.
Just ate it.
Oh my god.
Damn it, Jose.
Who was that?
That's you!
No. My beep was like every 5-minute beep. That was
Yeah,
like
now
2
it's
times
like-
in a row.
Uh-oh. Battery's dead. That was like, I'm not going to tell you if there's smoke. That
No,
was what that
I
vote
feel like
me.
he went over to the smoke detector with a broom and pressed the button and didn't mute his microphone.
No, that was one of you guys, right? I don't know what you're talking about.
Lee, stop going into Jose's house and pushing his buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the one going into Jose's house pushing his button. All right.
But it's all right.
That's all I got for you, Lee.
See,
this week sucks.
Bird head magic.
What?
What?
I'm talking rivalries, baby.
What do
Talking
those
about
words
magic
mean?
Bird.
Bird,
Remember
bird,
that bird Kelly ate in Japan that was full of magic?
Birdhead magic.
bird, and magic.
Oh.
Larry Bird, Magic Johnson,
Yeah.
Bird head
Oh.
magic.
Okay.
Remember Larry Bird's mustache?
No,
Bird
it-
had the Pistons.
It makes
One of
more
us is getting
sense.
HIV.
We thought you said bird head. And it was very confusing.
Bird head magic. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make
Guys
that
just head
name
out
on
of
my-
the gutter.
No,
Bird
I
head
thought
magic.
you were like doing some voodoo shit, chopping off bird heads.
Some of that
That's a real
Santeria.
grimace ass shit.
Yeah. Some of that CVS. That Creole voodoo shit.
That's our Halloween special. Me and Kelly do voodoo.
On Disney Plus. $5.99 a month.
So, Lee, you play Mel this week, who I told on Discord I will never forgive for failing, for beating me and putting me in the position where I mouthed off to Jose for 20 minutes and then had to come back here and take my medicine.
What place are you in, Mahoney?
I am in 3rd place
In the division?
in the division.
All right.
I think I'm in 6th
No,
overall, maybe?
you're in 4th place in the division, Mahoney.
Am I?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, because Keto beats me in the tie. Yeah, I'm in last. now.
Remember?
I'm in 5th overall because I got that tie.
And then what? Then me? I'm in 6th?
I think I'm in.
You're in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're in the
If it
wild
ended
card right
today.
now.
Yeah.
So that's why I have to beat you and get
What
that
is that?
tiebreaker.
Yeah, but the tiebreaker only works if we have the same record and I don't
Right.
win my division.
Yeah, you need Jose to get a tie is what you need, Kelly.
Yeah.
Or to lose twice.
Yeah.
Which is possible. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, any given Sunday, baby.
Yeah.
First step to
Number
him losing
6,
twice is
6th
for you to
place
beat him.
is Tito right now.
And Tito's got a nasty
I'm in
team.
7th.
It's
Tito
just-
does have a nasty team.
It's just every time they play up. See, they play down to me and play up to Tito.
And then fighting it out on the bottom is Nyes and Matt.
Yeah, so not for nothing, but Nyes, Matt, Tad, and shockingly Vetter are in the Kerouac right now.
And what are we doing for this Kerouac?
I don't know.
Well, Shark's going to have to send his belt to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be sending that motherfucker back to Florida. It's either going around Mary or mine's waist.
Or fucking Juan. Who knows?
Or Juan. I mean, there's a good chance that it's going to Florida.
Yeah, if you look at the playoff bracket
you
right
spending
now,
all your evil time trying to bring me down. Meanwhile, Juan just sneaks by, him and his cousin.
I didn't expect to have to worry about Juan.
Yeah, you look at that playoff bracket.
You and Tito.
It's 75% Florida right now.
Yeah. And then,
it's Florida and Goat.
Fucking Goat. At 5-5. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's nuts that like ridiculous. 5-5 is a sweet record right now.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Like everyone except for Mary, there's only 3 games separating us at most.
Yeah.
There's 10-0. Then there's Juan and Jose at 6-4, and no one else is above 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a single other team.
It's such a fucking weird.
No.
So weird.
I'm 550.
Because he's got the tie.
Because of your stupid tie.
Yep.
Who'd you tie? Who'd
Mel.
you tie with? Mel. Fucking hilarious.
Okay, so then Kelly is 550,
Yep.
and everyone else is 500.
That's how I'm in the 5th spot right now.
Oh my god.
So fucking wacky.
It's ridiculous.
Well, only 4 weeks left?
Jesus.
Well, that's of the regular season.
Yeah, 4 weeks of regular season.
Now we got
playoffs.
Then there's 4 weeks of playoffs, and then we split the Super Bowl into 2 games. So the first week is the first half, and then the second week we finish the Super Bowl.
That's right, Lee. So we'll be done with this by like February.
Yeah.
That's so long.
It's all right.
It's not all right.
It goes quick because like Thanksgiving, Christmas, like you'll be busy. You'll barely notice.
And then before you know it, we'll be like about to start the playoffs.
Jesus.
All right. I got to say, if I was Tad, I'd be trying to get out of that Kerouac competition because I don't like his chances in there. I also don't like our chances of Tad performing any sort of Kerouac punishment. So it's going to take away the enjoyment of the whole thing.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm on the show and I didn't do anything.
Well, we're supposed to eat that fucking Band-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just glad Kelly is nowhere near the bottom right now because he said if he got in last place, he was going to quit forever.
Yeah.
Kelly, you're doing great.
Yeah. I lit a fire under myself.
I'll tell you, I lost and Jose won, and I said maybe I'll fucking quit forever.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just quit right now, today.
Yeah, I have those feelings a lot.
It's like there is no joy in this.
But
There's no joy in this.
But
game.
then Tito beats me 147-59, and I just laugh.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right. Any questions, Lee?
Is Lee sleeping?
We got a podcast classic?
We do. Pop
as usual.
He said fucking cut to anything. Let's go.
We have a podcast classic from episode 324, which I believe is around holiday time, 2015-ish. So, and surprise, surprise, it is about porn. So we'll be back in about 2 minutes.
Break!
Speaking of porn, do you guys know of the porn star Sunny Leone?
Yeah.
Check this shit out. Jose dropped this knowledge on me when we got to India. She doesn't do porn anymore, and she's a legit pop star and Bollywood actress in India.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Straight up. They show. I'll see if I can find one of her videos and I'll drop it.
Oh, hell yeah. Good for her.
Just that. But she's straight up like living the legit. I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure she's still S and some D, just not on film.
Yeah, just not for money.
She's doing it in the boudoir.
Well, I actually her Bollywood name is SD Jones.
No, it's Sunny. It's Sunny Leone. I actually researched her a little bit because I thought it was very interesting, and she actually didn't do any guys in her porns until like she had sex with her boyfriend on screen, and then after that she started doing more girl on guy stuff, but it was mostly girl on girl stuff until she had sex with her boyfriend.
Well, fucking good for her.
Yeah, just really interesting. Like, how fucking weird is that a hardcore porn actress from the U.S. can translate to legit mainstream celebrity in India, which you would assume is a little bit more conservative than the U.S., maybe?
I would imagine so.
Good luck.
Yes, yeah.
Good luck Googling her.
That one could go either way big time.
You remember we talked about the Big Boss Whopper that we had at Burger King in India?
Yeah.
She was on the show Big Boss, which is like their big brother.
What?
Yep. It's crazy.
Was Jose recording with 2 tin cans and a string?
Ooh, yeah, I was gonna say, goddamn.
It was
Do
bad.
I still sound like that?
It was
Fuck.
No, you sound great. We all sound wonderful right now,
Ooh.
except for Mahoney.
That was rough.
Mahoney, you sound great. Don't listen to him.
What's weird is at one point Mahoney sounded better than any of us.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. There was a time.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Well, to be fair,
we should have just sent one of those 9 mics that we had to return to Mahoney.
Oh God, Mahoney, check your settings.
Oh, can't use microphones at all, huh? Better uncheck that. I bet I could do a whole Brian Regan bit on learning how to use a microphone.
Oh my God. The funny thing is, you're younger than the rest of us, so I expect you to be more tech savvy than us.
Nah.
But then when it's like walking you through things like you're a goddamn grandpa.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to do a top 6? It's been a while.
Boy,
Yeah.
howdy do I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's
Now, we, at the end of last week's episode, Lee came up with the idea of a pop topic for favorite vacation. And then we realized Disney Plus launches today, and we got to get that SEO, man. We got to get them hits.
That's right.
So
Fuck a vacation.
It made sense to do a top 6 related to Disney Plus somehow. So we figured we'd do top 6 things you're going to stream first on Disney Plus. Boy, has it not been an exciting day today?
Dude, it came up late last night, like in the wee hours, and I was up until like 1:30 just fucking adding stuff to my queues and cultivating it and setting up profiles for the fam, all this stuff. And like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
It's so late.
See, I saw that the app was live, and I couldn't do anything because Mary had the login information and she was asleep.
Oh.
But I wouldn't have watched anything without her anyhow. But that was my job today, was to get Disney Plus set up so it was ready by the time she got home.
Yeah, I know we had to do the top 6 and all that, and it's great. But the actual first thing I watched on Disney Plus was fucking that Forky short where he asked Ham about money.
Which is what, like 2 minutes long?
Yep.
And they got a bunch of stuff like that, like really easy to digest. Like they got a bunch of Pixar shorts and a bunch of the Mickey Mouse cartoons, which are like 8 minutes, and you can just pop it on.
Those Mickey Mouse shorts are fucking great.
Yep.
They're so good.
It's
and now watch Forky on the Turlet.
It's a real amazing time we live in. The world,
Age of wonders.
The world might be on fire, but boy, oh boy, we got so much
stuff,
so much content to watch.
So much stuff.
I'm going to assume Kelly did not get Disney Plus. I don't know about Jose, but I'm going to assume
no.
Well, I'm then you guys.
Me and the lady actually haven't talked about it. I kind of.
Well, me and Jose are waiting until we get our show, and we'll get the free.
Yeah, that's good. That's going to be our inaugural show is we both sign up for it at the same time, at the same night, and we watch stuff forever.
Well, Jose, I think you at least need to get a hold of a login maybe this week so that you could at least watch The Mandalorian. Because
I still
more
haven't
like
even
Mandalorian.
No
trailer
Kelly
for that yet.
Well, good. Then you don't know anything about it. But there are numerous mainstream news headlines that spoil the end of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of seeing some of that, so I might watch it after we're done here.
Shit! I thought you watched it already.
I have not. When the fuck are they gonna watch The Mandalorian?
Well, Does it end with the Mandalorian taking off his helmet and it's Yoda?
You were posting screenshots of you watching shit on Disney Plus all day, Lee. I thought you were watching things.
No, I didn't. I didn't do that once.
Last night, then.
No.
Motherfucker, you watched Forky.
The only thing I watched was Forky. That's it. And I didn't post a fucking screenshot of it. We all look the same to you? Is that what you're telling me? Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Fucked up. Okay. All right.
Take me to a haunt.
Take me to a haunt, son. All right, so we'll kick it off here. We have a lot of traction on the Discord, which, man, you guys should join the Discord.
Yeah.
Discord.PanelsOnPages.com. Hit us up. It's great.
Except for 2, all of the top 6 submissions have been on Discord.
Yeah. All right. So,
well, I don't know. Did we get any emails?
I got a couple emails for some old stuff that we'll talk about next week.
Okay, cool. Well,
just because
you're not gonna be here next week, right?
Yeah, I'll be here next week. Oh, wait, no, I won't.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go see the Jay and Silent Bob Reboot Roadshow.
Nerd.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited for it. Nerd. I'm looking forward to it. You can all bite me.
I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
That'll be great. All right, kicking it off. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Where'd it go? All right, so I'm gonna do no particular order, but all the Star Wars I missed because I haven't seen any of the shows really.
Episode 4, Episode 5,
all of them. Yeah, I want to watch Rebels. Yeah, that's pretty good. People fucking love Rebels, and that Clone Wars show everyone loves. I want to watch all them shits, the stuff I didn't see on TV.
I've tried, but those are they're so dry.
Really?
Yeah.
You did not care for them?
I just couldn't get into them. Maybe I need to try again, but they just didn't do it for me. I don't know if it was the animation style or they're just a little slow. I don't know what.
I'm just looking. I'm like, oh shit, there's 5 seasons of Clone Wars.
Yeah.
I'm just I don't have time. I'm behind with the handful of shows I watch on TV when they're on. And then I had a thought, and I think I shared it in one of our chats. I'm like, do you remember the last time you were bored? Because I honest to God don't.
Yeah. No, I can't remember the last time I was bored.
So I looked at my kid the other day, my daughter, she's 12. And she comes up and she's like, Dad, I'm bored. I just went, how? How are you bored? You live in the most miraculous time of all time. How the fuck are you bored?
Yeah.
I feel way more often than bored an impending sense of dread from all the shit that I haven't watched.
Just
knowing that I'm going to die someday and all that shit's still going to be unwatched.
Yeah, I'm on medicine and I still have that thought.
Yeah.
It never really goes away. And she's like, I guess I'll go read.
Yeah.
Here's what you do, Zoe. Think of something. Okay, now go Google that.
Yeah. I think she had her phone on her, so I'm like, you have access to all the knowledge of the universe in the palm of your hand. How the fuck are you bored?
Zoe, go think of an interesting YouTube channel you can make.
Kids these days, I swear to God.
That tiny little computer in your hand.
Swear to God. Separate entry, because I didn't miss it. It's brand new. I'm watching The Mandalorian, probably tonight. We get out of this thing quick enough, I will definitely watch that.
Yes.
At 40 minutes, in and out.
I was surprised it was so short.
What he's saying is no comics. Let's go.
I barely read, so quite possibly.
More like Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it is not boring.
I was hoping it was going to be better.
So you've seen it?
Yes. Me and Mary watched it tonight.
Okay. Lee has not seen it.
I have
and
not
sounds
seen
like
it.
It
Kelly
was
does not want to see it.
Spoiler
I don't
alert!
give a fuck about Star Wars.
Spoiler alert! It's my number one of my top 6, and Mary said it is now her favorite Star Wars, taking over Empire Strikes Back.
Whoa! All right. Okay, I dig it. Next up, fucking Quack Pack. I loved Quack Pack so much when it was on.
What is Quack Pack?
Quack Pack was, I think, was syndicated when they did like morning syndicated blocks back in the day.
Sure.
When they
Isn't that Howard Stern's friends?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Crackhead Bob, Beetlejuice.
Yeah. No, it's Donald and the nephews.
Baba Booey.
The nephews are a bit older. They're kind of like teenagers, and they just do sitcom shit. And I remember the writing being really tight, so I want to see if that translates. Yeah, Daisy's anchor, like a news reporter, and Donald's the cameraman. And they
watch porn stars sit on vibrators.
I think that might have been later in the season. I'd have to go back and check my notes. I'm not sure.
What do you mean, like a Sibian?
Yeah.
No, I just laid him on and they put a speaker on his back. He just goes boo into the microphone. That's how it works. That actually happened one time, apparently. Next up, the Rocketeer, because I've never seen the Rocketeer.
Oh my God. All-time great, the Rocketeer.
You have been talking the Rocketeer maybe the entire time I've known you.
Yeah.
So I got to see the Rocketeer.
Yeah, that summer that came out, like, it was so big, and like I remember watching like all the behind the scenes stuff, and then they had like all the props and stuff at Disney MGM Studios. I read the novelization of the Rocketeer. It is so, I do believe it holds up, and it is so good.
I'm very excited for it, so we'll check that out. I'm gonna watch. Gargoyles is on, which is pretty great. But I've had access to Gargoyles via the internet for quite some time. But what I did not have was the episode of Gargoyles where Broadway shoots Elisa in the hospital. So definitely gonna watch that one, because I think it might be the only episode I've never seen. Because it's pretty early on. Broadway goes to visit Elisa when she's not home. It's like, oh, I'll just wait, and he finds her service pistol because she's a cop, and she shows up, and he gets startled, and he shoots her in the belly. And they aired one time, and they're like, we can't show this on a kids show ever again.
I have that on an officially released VHS tape.
Well, maybe that's how they got around that. I don't know, but I never saw it. But I do remember in the reruns that like they'd, for a few episodes she's in the hospital. Like, what the fuck happened to Elisa? What? Did she just have her gallbladder taken out? What happened? And then lastly, number one on my list, and I mean like number one with a fucking bullet, is literally anything but Avatar.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Fuck Avatar.
I saw Avatar come across the dashboard. I'm like, can I delete this?
Like, not today, not tomorrow. Fucking on that miracle impossible day upon which I actually get bored, not even then. Afraid the fuck not.
It's fine. It's not bad.
Whatever. I can't be bothered to give a fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, plenty of time, because a guy I know hit me up on Messenger today. He's like, are you getting Disney Plus? I said, am I getting Disney Plus? Bitch, I prepaid in advance for 3 years to get a discount.
Yep.
Yeah, I got Disney Plus. So yeah. Plenty of time to check out everything but Avatar or the Apple Butter Gang.
Apple Dumpling Gang.
That's what I said, Apple Butter Gang.
The Biscuit Eater.
Yeah.
Candle Shoe.
Really big sandwich.
Fuck this elephant.
What you got, Nice? What's up?
All right, let's see here. My number 6. Well, I actually had to amend this because once I actually started watching it, I was like, well, I got to be truthful. So I started out, I watched the original Steamboat Willie. They've got it on there as an 8-minute short, and boy, oh boy, does that not hold up. Because you've always seen
boring as shit.
You've always seen the opening where it's Mickey, aka Steamboat Willie, at the helm of
dancing like a goddamn rubber hose.
Yep, while doing the whistle, the. But that's like the first 30 seconds, and then the rest of it is, I keep thinking it's the Confederate song, but no. What the shit is it called? I have it on my Twitter here. I gotta pull it up.
The Racist's Anthem.
I thought it was a racist song, but it's not. But it is one of them old-timey songs.
It's like some Dixieland bullshit.
Yeah. I've been tweeting a lot about Disney Plus today. I don't know if you
Never
guys
go round,
have noticed.
Down.
Yeah, one of those real old-timey songs. And then it keeps going for like 7 minutes with that same song. So... no thanks. But yeah, first thing I watched on Disney Plus, I thought it was apropos. And then Mary gets home and I'm cooking dinner, so she pulls The Simpsons up. The first one she watches is the Scorpio episode, which is a classic. And then the Lisa is the Vegetarian episode. So those 2 episodes are my number 5. Two things I want to mention about The Simpsons though is I have to believe it's from when the show was in syndication and everybody switched over from SD to HD and went widescreen. Some fucking intern probably zoomed in every single 4x3 episode so that it was 16:9.
Talking about this.
Yeah. So all of the old 4x3 episodes are zoomed in 16:9 now. So like it's cutting off the top and the bottom. And, Simpsons loves to jam as many jokes in a frame as possible, so you're definitely missing some stuff. But I wouldn't put that on Disney because, this is probably just the way Fox handed everything over to them.
Right.
Like, here you go.
This is probably just what was in the archive.
Yeah. And then the other thing is they don't have the Michael Jackson episode streaming at all. And apparently... according to Kristen, who listened to a lot of the commentaries and behind the scenes and stuff like that, is James L. Brooks has kind of taken that episode out of canon completely, just because when Leaving Neverland happened.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's really Michael Jackson.
Well, apparently it is Michael Jackson, but it's not him singing.
Really?
It's a sound like doing the songs, but it's Michael Jackson doing the voice of the character.
No shit. I did not know that. Okay.
So that's
probably because he couldn't sing because of a record deal or some shit.
Maybe.
Was it Queen of the Damned?
Oh, right.
The lead singer, Jonathan Davis, lead singer of Korn, did the soundtrack. In the movie, all the voice is him.
Right.
But he couldn't appear on the record
because of his record
they had
deal.
other artists come and sing his songs.
Right, like Chester and...
That's weird. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
Disturbed. Yeah, I was thinking it was some sort of record deal thing, but it makes sense if it was Leaving Neverland. My number 4, I'm going to put this on at some point and just ride it out, is the 90s X-Men cartoon. It's been a while since I've watched it in, like, good quality definition, besides, like, some sort of torrent bootleg.
I watched a torrent bootleg not long ago, and, like, you know what? It holds up. It's all right. Like, the animation's kind of whacked out, but, like, those stories are still the stories you remember them being.
And then, out of all the Disney afternoon stuff, which I'm going to get to all of it eventually, my priority is going to be Darkwing Duck. I think Darkwing Duck was always my favorite. I loved the Batman-esque Rogues Gallery. I always wanted those toys. So yeah, jumping on that. One of my favorites, I used to have it on DVD, then I sold it off with my whole collection. Have not watched it in a while, but I am going to get on that on some Disney Plus, is Willow. Which...
Oh, I didn't realize that was on there.
Yep. Because it's...
I haven't seen that in a long time.
It's Lucasfilm.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
But then also isn't Indiana Jones also Lucasfilm, and that's not on there?
Right, but I think...
Yeah, but what studio did?
Right.
Lucasfilm didn't do Indiana Jones.
No, Lucasfilm did. I don't know. Maybe it's just a matter of maybe someone else has the
Indiana Jones fucking ride.
I mean, there are some things that, when you go to stream them. It's like, hey, come back in a little while. We'll have it later.
Yeah, come back in 2021 because Netflix still has the rights. So yeah, it might just be a rights issue at this point. And then my number one is The Mandalorian, which really lived up to the hype. So they're doing it.
Okay, what is it? Is it a show or is it a movie?
It is a series.
A series, right?
I believe it is 11 episodes, and they're doing one a week. But they launched with one tonight, and then they're doing another one Friday. And I think
hour long?
No, it was only like 30, 40 minutes long. And then they're doing another one every Wednesday, I believe. And I think at one point they're doubling up because of the holidays. 1 week.
So just whenever the fuck they feel like it.
Kind of, but one a week essentially is what you're gonna get.
So if I hear what this thing is, it's gonna ruin it for me.
I mean, it's a great moment. You don't want it ruined for you. If you're gonna watch it, if you're interested in watching it, I would watch it ASAP.
He takes off the helmet and it's Sammy the Way Out seal.
Watch the first one, and then I'm gonna wait on the rest because I'm not doing this once a week bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Yeah, good for you. It's funny that you say that, Kelly, because I don't think it's a spoiler, but in the first episode, he does not take off the helmet, and I am hoping it stays that way, just like Dredd.
Oh, like a Dredd?
Yeah.
Just you never see who's underneath. Sexy.
Yeah, I was really hoping that it would be really badass and like really great, and everyone would like it. And at the end, he pulls off his helmet, and it's a chick. And people lose their fucking minds.
Like, that'd be awesome.
Or it's Qui-Gon.
Well, no, because they cast an actor. It's I'm pretty sure it's the dude that plays Pablo Escobar.
And they told you they cast an actor.
Well, it's him.
Is it though?
It's definitely
a good opportunity to just fuck with a bunch of crybaby piss babies.
It's definitely not Gina Carano under that mask because Gina Carano has gotten a little thicky.
Ooh, she's
lately.
in it?
Yeah, she's a.
Well, like I said, I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I got no idea, and I don't know who's fucking in it. So Mandalorian Escobar, huh?
Yep.
Mandalorian played by Topher Grace.
J-Pop in the chat says it's Pedro Pascal, the other Hispanic narco. I don't know what that means, so maybe he doesn't play Pablo in.
Oh no, he's the cop. He's the cop.
Okay. I've never watched that show, so. Wasn't he in?
It's good. It's good.
Wasn't he in Game of Thrones too, or am I wrong about that?
Yeah, Sean Bean.
Love it.
Awesome. So yeah, what do you got on Twitter?
Twitter, the only Twitter we've got is from Kristen Allen. Let's see here. Okay, he was in Game of Thrones. I was right. Thank you, J-Pop. He was Oberyn Martell in Game of Thrones. Kristen,
holding out on that Discord, Kristen Allen. I see how it is. It's okay. I understand. By the way, two things. Listening right now, smash that like button.
Yes,
appreciate you.
Yes, and subscribe.
Go subscribe to Kristen Allen's Patreon because she's doing some next level shit over there right now,
and she's killing it. She gives updates weekly, sometimes like 4 times a week.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes every day.
Yeah, it's good content.
Put stuff out there.
If you like good art and boobs, like what are you doing not subscribe to her Patreon?
I'm apparently doing some big updates to that Etsy store coming out. I'm looking forward to hopefully some new print options because there's several pieces I would love to have. So subscribe to that thing.
Yeah, just got she had a discount code for Patreon subscribers for her Etsy shop, and I got a gadget piece from her. Which we've been eyeballing.
Excellent.
Yeah.
As you were saying, didn't mean to interrupt, but
Kristen
that sales page out there.
Put out the honorable mentions to Star Wars Rebels and Resist. Oh yeah, Resistance is on there too. So it's Rebels, Resistance, and Clone Wars are the animated shows. And there was some little like BB-8 animated show on there too. I saw. She says
a whole bunch of shorts I've never seen.
She says both of those are absolutely worth your time.
Oh, that's all you had. Lead off with that. She's sold now.
What?
BB-8s are jam. There's this little BB-8 show.
Oh yeah, the lady loves BB-8. Number
surprised we don't have BB-8 right now.
Number 6, Clone Wars / Frozen. Number 5, Waking Sleeping Beauty. I have never heard of that.
Oh, that sounds...
Number 4, this one was on my list before I watched Steamboat Willie, and I have never seen it, but I do love the movies they make based on their rides, and it's the Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion.
You know what? I kind of want to see that too. I've never seen it.
Never seen it. Always heard it was kind of trash, but I want to see how they work the lore of the ride into that movie. You know, they did the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. They did that Tomorrowland movie.
Right.
They got that Country Bears movie on Disney Plus. I'm a sucker.
Steamboating coming out.
I'm a sucker for those. Number 3, Fantasia. Yeah, I that is right up an artist's alley. Oh, artist's alley. Look at that.
Oh.
Number 2, The Mandalorian, and number 1, The Simpsons.
Love it. Beautiful. Beautiful. On to the Discord. J-Pop in the chat right now. Pops in, he says, all the 90s and aughts Marvel cartoons. Man, I see people talking about wanting to watch the 67 show, and I don't think you do. I don't think you realize how unwatchable that shit
Maybe
is.
it's like background noise while you work.
Yeah, like, I can't imagine anyone sitting down and like watching it. Although I did, I sold a DVD box set of that a couple years ago for like $200, and I'm like, you know what, you can have it. Doesn't make any sense. Number 5, Blanket, Pixar movies. Love it. Number 4, the Mighty Ducks animated series. That is a quality show. Number 3, Star Wars products. Number 2, Mandalorian. And number 1, all 10 seasons of The Simpsons.
That's pretty funny.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I have to say, if Mary was going to pick one episode of The Simpsons to watch, that Scorpio episode is probably top 5 easily.
Pretty good. Let's see. Ben on the Discord says number 6, selected favorite episodes from The Simpsons. Number 5, Star Wars: New Hope. Just to see which version is on there. And apparently quite some controversy about that.
Yeah, so my intro
Spelunker.
my intro today was Magulki, because apparently when George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney, one of the things in his contract was he wanted to add in Greedo before getting killed by Han Solo. He wanted Greedo to say McClunky. I've got it on my... Hold on. Somebody recorded it off of their TV. All right, here we go.
My dead body. I bet you have.
So yeah, it's usually Greedo goes, yeah, or no, Han usually goes, yeah, I bet you do, and then shoots him. But now Greedo goes, McClunky.
So is that some sort of like space slur?
I don't fucking know. They don't
It's
translate
not even
it.
subtitled, I don't think.
Yeah. Greedo just can't catch a break.
It's just one more step removed from, like, you know, actually giving Han a redemption arc.
McClunky.
You know, I gotta keep fucking with my movies over these years.
I just
clunky piece of shit.
Maybe that's why he shot him. That's like the Star Wars
F-word.
You know what I mean?
He called him the N-word.
Yeah, the Star Wars N-word,
a
and he's like,
McClunky.
you don't say that in this space.
I won't sell you these movies if you don't put the McClunky in them.
One cool thing about Disney Plus, well, there's a lot of cool things about
Is that
Disney
his
Plus.
rosebud?
Do the McClunky.
But one very unique thing is some of these
they made him say it good.
Some of these classic movies you can watch like the DVD extras. They have that as an option.
I kind of like that.
When you
That's really cool.
And with Star Wars: A New Hope, there's a deleted scene in there that like hasn't been seen in decades, apparently.
Oh no shit!
Oh, you know that I wanted to add that to the original movie, but we didn't have the effects, and I couldn't just put the letters to words to make it say McClunky. It didn't come to me until years later when I had fallen into a dumpster and the sound it made, it was a McClunky noise. And I said, that's a space slur.
That's a little like George Lucas, a little more Larry Flint.
Space slur.
Call him a fucking malunky.
Number 5 from Ben. Spider-Man 67 and Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Number 3.
It was either McClunky or Cuck.
We reached a compromise.
The new DuckTales, because now I finally get to see it. And about that, I looked at it today, and the episode order is fucking all over the place.
With the new series and the old series?
I don't know about the old series. I'm not as intimately familiar with that, but the new series is a fucking mess.
Oh, because I thought the link I sent you today was the chronological order of the original series, I think.
That appeared to be the chronological order for the new series.
Oh, okay.
Looked like it, yeah. But, like, that show has, like, a through line, like a continuity, and, like, you can't just put them in any fucking weird-ass order. It's very strange. Like, that's clearly a mistake. Somebody fucked something up. If you ever watch it on, like, the Disney app, or, like, it's not even one of those things where, oh, that's the production order. No, this is just fucked up. Like, it's just not right.
And it's only 2 seasons on there, and I think they're in the 3rd season right now?
The 3rd season has not aired yet.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't have all of the current 2nd season episodes.
I believe it does.
Well, the one then it might have just been because it was out of order, like you said. Because I think the last episode that they show is the Duck Knight Returns.
Yeah, they sure do. They show that as episode 25, but the season finale for season 2 they list as episode 9 of season 2.
What
is
the
the actual finale?
Hey, there's a lot of fucking content on this service.
There is a lot of content, but those, yeah, it's fucked up. So
Get your shit together, Walt.
Like, that show's great. So if you're looking to watch that, like, do the cursory search, find the proper order, because you want to watch them in order. You want to watch all the episodes. You want to watch them in order.
About space slurs, and you can't put shows in the right order.
They're fucking outstanding.
I think that needs to be a new show. Is they defrost Disney's head, and it's just the show's called "Get Your Shit Together, Walt."
Yeah,
him acclimating to the world now.
Yeah, they did the same thing for the 90s Spider-Man show. The first episode that they list is like the 10th episode of season 2.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah. Episode 1 of Spider-Man is The Sins of the Fathers, Chapter 10, Venom Returns.
Oh my god.
Seems about right.
Yeah, pretty good. And if you go down to, like, when that actually happens, in the show, it's like Sins of the Father 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 11, 13, 14. All right, so there's gonna be some bumps along the way. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right.
It wasn't the smoothest launch.
No, wasn't the smoothest.
But don't worry, you can watch The Biscuit Eater anytime you want.
Number 2, Star Wars Rebels, and number 1, The Mandalorian. Mostly to see Werner Herzog and his Star Wars property.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. Carl Weathers is great. I don't want to say anything else.
No. I got it. We're doing it tonight.
Yoda's great. Jar Jar Binks is great.
King takes off the helmet. It's Jar Jar. They hired the guy from Narcos to play Jar Jar.
Hey, Kelly, tag. You're it. Do one.
All right, I'll do my list.
Okay.
All right. Number 6, Jeff Goldblum looks at things. That may or may not be number 6, depending on if he actually is a weird pervert or not. So if he is, then number 6 is the animated Silver Surfer show.
Well, I think he is definitely a weird pervert. I think that's like part of his charm. But the fact that he's defending Woody Allen is definitely cancelable.
Yeah. I should have said problematic pervert.
Yeah, he's a little problematic because he also likes them young.
Yeah. 95, not 95. Why am I saying 95? Number 5 is a classic movie, Andy the Aardvark. Don Knotts gets transformed into an aardvark and has to do 100 good deeds to become human again.
Okay.
It's classic. I watched it a lot as a kid. It was so I have a lot of good memories with that movie.
All right.
Number 4, Gargoyles. It's a good show. I had to go back and watch it. Number 3, another one from my childhood, That Dang Octopus. In this one, an octopus steals Don Knotts' spaghetti. Number 2, Spider-Man the animated series, but now that I know the episode order is all fucked up, so tossing that out the window. And so we'll just go to number 1, one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. And I didn't really see it until like 4th grade when a teacher brought it in. You know, we watched it in class one day she didn't feel like teaching us. Home Run on Banana Street. You guys know how this one goes. Don Knotts, you know, he's a former Major League Baseball coach. Has a fall from grace. Things don't go so well, and he gets fired from his team.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
Yeah, and then he has to. It results in him coaching a team just made up of chimps.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Okay.
Classic movie.
Yeah. If I had a nickel for every time I watched that Banana Street home run.
Yep.
Classic Don Knotts.
Yep.
Classic Knotts.
I mean, who can really, looking at my list, who can forget the line, "That dang octopus stole my spaghetti"? Who let that dang octopus out of his tank so he could come over and grab my spaghetti and run off with it?
Was the octopus like trying to marry the spaghetti? Was it trying to eat the spaghetti?
I think he was trying to free it.
We shall rise up against the oppressors, my tentacly brothers.
Not on my watch.
Oh no, I dropped my microphone.
Ah, shit, we're gonna have to return that one.
No, it's okay. It landed in my lap.
Oh, lucky
microphone.
microphone.
Jose has very particular feelings about octopi, so be careful.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't you be fucking jerking it off, goddammit.
Don Knotts would never jerk off an octopus.
I believe that. Don Knotts is a goddamn gentleman.
Yeah.
Jose and Kelly are gonna
like to romance my octopi before I jerk them off.
Jose and Kelly are gonna have a podcast where they just drop mics in their laps.
And the fire or the smoke alarm's going off.
Well, I dropped my mic in my lap.
Anymore. Stop that shit.
Nice.
All it took was 2 beeps.
We got on that Discord, nice.
Let's see. We got Juan. Number 6.
Is it Juan or is it his cousin?
I don't know. Not sure. It's the internet, so it could be anybody. Number 6 is doing a marathon of the Star Wars franchise to prep for Rise of Skywalker. That's smart. McGulky. Number 5, classics like The Cat from Outer Space. Now, that's not real. That's not real, Juan. You're making up titles on Disney Plus now. Like, we've been doing this serious for this whole show, and you're just going to make up a title like The Cat from Outer Space? I don't appreciate that. Number 4.
Does he mean, did he get like confused and mean to say Captain Marvel? Because, you know, there's a cat from space in that one.
Possibly.
Oh my god, you guys. The Cat from Outer Space, 1973. A physicist tries to help an alien cat after crash lands on Earth. Let's put it
Plays
right
the
there on Front
physicist.
Street.
Is it Don Knotts?
Does not
Don Knotts finds a cat from outer space.
Does not specify. I
It's
don't know.
raining cats and dogs.
Oh no, starring Ken Berry, Sandy Duncan, Harry Morgan, Roddy McDowell, and McLean Stevenson.
Oh, that Roddy McDowell.
All right. Okay.
Number 4, the Tron animated series, which
that looks cool.
I have not seen Tron Legacy in a while, and that I love that soundtrack. Such a cool movie.
Yeah.
The Jeff Bridges CGI is a little bad, but it's all right. That movie's 9 years old at this point. Number 3, Gargoyles. Number 2, The Mandalorian. And number 1, whatever error report screen they have because it's a new launch. So everybody that had problems with Disney Plus today, thank Juan for jinxing us since he put that out there into the universe.
Fucking real nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Was it Juan or was it his cousin?
God damn it. Let's see. Next up, we got the lovely Mary Nyes. I know her. Number 6, The World According to Jeff Goldblum. Number 5, Noelle.
Noelle is a original Disney Plus movie starring Anna Kendrick, Bill Hader, and Billy Eichner, where Bill Hader is like the new Santa Claus and Anna Kendrick is his sister.
All right.
It looks pretty dope. They had the costumes at D23. We saw those.
Put that on the list. Number 4, The Imagineering Story.
We watched the first episode of that tonight, and it's basically like how they made Disney, how they made like Disneyland and Disney World. It's really cool.
Number 3, all of the Lilo and Stitch movies and series. Number 2.
Oh, hold on a second. She told me something I did not realize. Apparently, they had to change the ending of the original Lilo and Stitch movie because of 9/11.
Yeah.
Because originally, like, they commandeer a jet.
Yep.
And it crashes into some buildings.
Yep. Yeah. There were actually a few movies around that time that got switched
Tim
around.
Allen movie where they had like a bomb on the plane or some shit.
I kind of like that movie. That movie's funny.
I think she said it's included as one of the deleted scenes on Disney Plus.
Ooh, all right.
Don't quote me on that one though.
I'll go check that shit out. Number 2, she echoes the Clone Wars, Rebels, and Resistance, and then number 1, Mandalorian.
Worth it.
Look.
Breaking news.
No. Hold on.
Legit breaking news.
Hold on.
Kelly's got breaking news. Everyone, hold the phones.
Come on.
It's breaking news, goddammit.
CM Punk officially joins WWE backstage on FS1.
Oh, all right.
Well, at the very least, he's been hired by Fox, not by WWE.
Yeah.
But that's also very weird, and I don't like it very much.
Either way, being a big ol' scab.
Yeah, he's kind of a fucking hypocrite, man.
Yep.
Talked all that shit. Now you're back working for the man.
Like, you could do anything, and you're going to go on
he should have showed up and kicked Moxley in the dick.
Yeah. You're going to go on WWE on Fox? All right, man. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do, man.
Like, we all knew he was going to be back there eventually, but now when you have options and, like, you could shift things.
Yeah. And at the lowest point of... Okay, we can't do this. We can't do this right now. Mel writes in X-Men animated series. Number 5, the new Pixar short film Float.
Oh, we watched that as well. It is fucking wild.
All right. Number 4, Peter Pan. Number 3, The Swiss Family Robinson. That's old school. 2, the OG DuckTales. And then number 1, the Disneyland fight where the guy's throwing blows at his brother-in-law, sister, and his girlfriend while hanging out in Toontown. What? That's not on Disney Plus? Oh, then The Mandalorian.
We've all seen that, right?
That's a pretty good one. That's a good one, yeah.
Oh, man.
That's a good fight.
Shout out to Juggalo John. It's his birthday.
Oh, hey, happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for always supporting us and always being here for the live show. You're our ride or die.
Ride or die.
Love that guy. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, motherfucker.
J-Pop, real quick, wanted to point out, don't forget Dr. Pole is on Disney+.
Yeah.
That's for you. Tito says, number 6, sports movies. The Sandlot, Remember the Titans, Miracle, all that shit.
Oh, I love Miracle. It's the...
Home Run on Banana Street.
That's the...
Miracle is the Kurt Russell movie. It's the 1980 men's Olympic hockey team.
Another movie where a team of underdogs win a title, just like Home Run on Banana Street.
Fucking Will Snap Sally boys.
Fuck yeah.
Ferda.
Documentaries like The Imagineering Story, Free Solo, and a lot of the National Geographic stuff. What a fucking nerd. Number 5, 4, all the Muppets! Exclamation point.
Little disappointed Muppets Take Manhattan's not on there.
No Muppets Take Manhattan, no Muppets from Space.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one was like an actual Disney jam.
I need to give Muppets from Space and Muppet Treasure Island and the recent Muppets TV show another shot. Oh, and I've never seen Muppets Most Wanted either. I did not.
Muppets Most Wanted kind of sucks. I liked the show.
I did
really
not.
like Muppet Treasure Island.
I did not like the Muppet movie with Jason Segel.
I kind of like that one. That one's all right.
With fucking Bazinga.
But Muppet Christmas Carol, like, might be my favorite Christmas Carol. Fucking Michael Caine Scrooge is the best.
Michael Caine Scrooge is great, but it's Mickey's Christmas Carol for me all the way. And that's on Disney Plus too.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I'll allow that. Oh, we're gonna have like a whole different we'll just do a
Christmas Disney
6-pack of Disney Christmas movies now. 3 Gargoyles and Darkwing Ducks, because you never saw them when they were originally out. Number 2, Clone Wars, Rebels and Resistance. And number 1, finally sitting Jen down to have her watch all the Star Wars movies.
McClunky.
I hate you.
Monkey.
She doesn't want to watch those, Tito. I'm going to tell you right now. She's not going to want to do that.
Mazel tov.
She doesn't want to do that, but good luck. Then
Lumpkin.
lastly, you got one, Jose?
I fucking do.
What you got, Jose?
We're gonna start at the bottom with all the shit on Nat Geo. The lady loves that shit, so we'll probably end up perusing through all that nature.
Nice.
Fucking nerd too. All right.
Darkwing Duck, because that series fucking rules.
Jose says
and that's a weird one too, though, where like the production order is different than the actual like continuity order. So I wonder how they're gonna do it on this.
So basically,
have this guy come over, drop our own smoke bombs, and watch a couple wings.
Basically, any animated series on Disney Plus, check the Wikipedia.
Right? Yeah, pretty much. But that one actually has like a reason to be confusing. To be fair.
To be fair.
Rocketeer, because fuck yeah.
Yep.
Get up on that Mandalorian episode 1, so you fucking headline fucks don't ruin it for me. And then I got a double 2-pack of watch these two back to back on some mushrooms. We got Dumbo Fantasia combo, because
okay, yep.
Fuck yeah. And then on a separate sitting, I'm gonna do Tron and the Muppet movie, the OG.
Wow. Are you talking the original?
Well, the new Tron,
Are you talking the original Dumbo or the remake?
No, I'm cartoon Dumbo, cartoon Fantasia, Tron Legacy, Muppet movie.
I think Fantasia 2000 is on there too, and that one's trippy as well.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. And shout out to Where the Fuck's My Solo movie?
Yeah, I was looking for that one. Is it still on Netflix?
Yeah. I think it's still on Netflix. That's the problem.
All right, well, Solo when it gets here, because that movie gets the fucking shaft, man.
No, I like that one a lot.
That movie gets some fucking bullshit. That's the dread of the Star Wars universe. Where the fuck's my sequel?
Well, to be fair, since we're doing that, like those prequels have found their place in Star Wars history, so Solo will be respected at some point.
I don't want respect. I want a fucking sequel. That shows respect.
Well, also consider
Nope.
A New Hope is the sequel to Solo.
Well, yeah, but also they're doing the Obi-Wan Disney Plus series, and that could also kind of be around the same time period and maybe feature Maul.
How about you just do Solo?
No,
too?
I would like that too, but they took a hit. They took a big hit on Solo. They got embarrassed.
They can fucking afford it.
They can.
And now that they got Disney Plus, do a solo show.
Sure.
I'm down with that.
Indiana Jones is on Netflix right now too.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
All of them?
Yeah, I think all of them.
Well, the trilogy at least.
I have not seen the Crystal Skull.
Oh, Crystal Skull's on there too. Look at that shit. Okay.
Crystal Skull is worth a watch.
Wait, with Shia, the beef's coming back.
Yeah.
We should do a beef 6-pack. 6-pack of beef.
All right. Well, I think we got 2 left. We got Eric Magnus sent us a message on Facebook.
All right, what you got?
And then you don't have any emails with top 6s?
No,
I got
so. Just Mahoney's in the Discord.
All right. We got Eric Magnus writes in, my top 6 Disney Plus in no particular order because I'm doing this on the fly. Is it just me, or does the songs in The Mandalorian sound like a Rocky movie? The score is very cool. Not Star Wars-y, more Western than anything.
I fucking like the sound of that.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's fantastic. And the best part about it has little to no connection with the movies.
I like the sound of that, too.
Like, the only connection that I've noticed so far is it takes place after Return of the Jedi, and, like, the Empire has crumbled, but there's still little pockets. But, you know,
that sounds great. Okay,
so far, no Jedis. So far, no Skywalkers. It's its own thing. It's its own little baby. Number 6, The Simpsons. Number 5, Avatar. Just kidding. I ain't watching that bullshit.
Got him.
Number 4, all things Star Wars except for those god-awful prequels. I haven't finished Revenge of the Sith after falling asleep on it.
That's probably the best one.
And that's not saying much. Number 3, Song of the South. Again, just kidding. I wish I would watch that shit. I actually have Song of the South on a hard drive. I mean, it's not like they're just throwing the N-word out there a bunch, but I mean, it's
not like they're out there calling each other McClunky.
I would like them to take the Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, Brer Fox, take those characters, which are the basis of Splash Mountain, and give them a movie without the
redemption
Uncle Remus stuff, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Optimus knows what's up.
Lee, your phone's being a real McClunky.
Number 2, select Marvel cartoons except for the 90s X-Men and Spider-Man. I just wasn't a fan. And then number 1, the MCU. Honorable mention goes to the Herbie movies and the 60s and 70s live-action movies. Like
I did not see Condor Man on there either.
Is Condor Man a Disney movie?
I thought it was.
Huh.
I think so.
I don't know, but I was really happy to see Tenga Man on the list. Nah. Kelly liked that one. That's for you, Kelly.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You know you can't find that on YouTube anymore?
Aw, can't imagine why.
Oh, yeah. Distributed by Buena Vista Distribution. So technically Condor Man is a Disney movie.
That was one of my favorite Disney movies.
You're wild,
Looking forward to just weeks and weeks of white people bitching about the things that aren't on Disney Plus. It's gonna be great.
And then our last one, we got Mahoney. Shout out to that Noel movie that I'll totally wind up watching. Cars 2, the Superior Cars movie in which an evil spy organization murders someone in the first 5 minutes. Bolt, which is better than you think it is. And Sky High and Who Framed Roger Rabbit, because I haven't seen them in a long time and need to watch them. Sky High, I put Sky High on my watch list.
Has Kurt Russell been in more Disney movies than any person alive?
He was like King Disney back in the day.
But but you know, Sky High is relatively newer. It's like he just kind of keeps dipping back in there. Miracle,
money. He knows where the money's at.
That'd be the fucking guy.
Computer wore tennis shoes, man.
Yeah.
And then his list proper, number 6, the Mighty Ducks cartoon. When that came out, they did some kind of fall TV preview special and showed me part of an episode, and that stuck with me, and when the weather turns to fall, I still remember that stupid duck cartoon.
Wherein they are an alien race from a planet called, I shit you not, Puck World.
Number 5, The Rocketeer, all-time classic, yes. If you have Disney Plus and you have not seen The Rocketeer, or even if you have seen it, watch The Rocketeer. It's wonderful.
Watch The Rocketeer or you're a McClunky.
A real McClunky.
Yep.
Number 4, the live-action Dumbo. One of the only movies I wanted to see this year that I missed out on. And I saw it, and it's weird, but it's not bad by any means. It's very Tim Burton-y. I'd say if you...
New Tim Burton or good Tim Burton?
I mean, it's better than, like, Alice in Wonderland Tim Burton or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Tim Burton. But, like, you see Michael Keaton and Danny DeVito on the screen, and you can't help but realize that it's a Tim Burton movie, you know? And then, what do we got? Number 3, DuckTales Legends of the Lost Lamp. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I had that one on the old school big-ass VHS.
Yup.
Number 2, Gargoyles, the best 90s show. And number 1... The Mandalorian. Already watched it, and it was awesome. And not a Jar Jar to be seen.
Sweet. Love it. So, yeah, next week, you guys can do whatever the fuck you want to do, because I won't be here.
We'll figure something out.
All right. Yeah. So,
yeah, if you have
ways we can upset Lee in the coming weeks.
Talk about fantasy football. If you have a top 6 or a pop topic that you want us to do next week, hit us up in the Discord or on Twitter or Facebook, and then we'll figure something out by midweek, and then we'll announce it and send it out there.
Yeah, there you
Ask
go.
us anything that you want to know about me, Jose, or Nyes, and not Lee specifically.
Or ask something you want to know about me. That way they have to make up the fucking answers.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
Give me a very exotic backstory.
AMA about Lee.
Yeah.
Don't do that, please, God. I can't stand it. Oh, that gives me hives just thinking about it.
You know, one thing, Lee, you were talking about that Pluto short where he gets tried for murder, how that's not on Disney Plus. You know what else isn't on Disney Plus?
What is that?
Yep, figured as much.
That's Goofy
Love
getting
it.
thrown into an oven.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God. All right, let's talk comic books real quick and get the fuck out of here so I can go watch
The problem with comic books is the ink comes off on your hands. Every time you turn the page, you have to wash your hands.
I'm almost caught up with my comic books. Be very glad when I can check that off the list. I know it came out last week, but man, Harleen #2 is pretty fucking great. Like, I really like everything that guy does. I'm not gonna try to say his name because I can't. But the fucking Sunstone guy who did Witchblade back in the day, he's excellent. And it's really good. Like, Black Label for DC apparently has just become the place where people go to make weird Joker books, which is kind of disappointing. It's like, let's not greenlight every Joker book. But that one's pretty good.
What if the Joker is a real sad boy?
Yeah, I don't know. Is that the one that Jeff Lemire did?
No, that one's actually more focused. I read that one. I like that. It's
Okay.
Focused on a psychiatrist who is convinced he's going to figure out the Joker.
All right. I have that one. Haven't read it
And
yet.
the Joker's kind of just like, bro, this is about you more than it is me.
Yeah. And I read the first issue of the, what I think they call it, Criminal Sanity or whatever. Really wild Mike Mayhew art, but in that one, Harley's a like a police psychiatrist or whatever.
I didn't read that one. I flipped through it and it looked boring.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking boring. I'll not be reading issue 2. That's about it. But yeah, the Harleen is really, really good. I did read a couple things from this week, though, just so I could have something to talk about for this segment. Batman 82, I really liked.
That was a good issue.
Liked that one quite a lot. Just, you know, Batman coming face to face with Bane. He's like, all right, no help, none of this bullshit. You know, she's not gonna fight. Let's take off all of our stuff. And so they get up and he takes the shirt and his cowl off and his cape, and Bane pulls out his venom shit. So it's like, yeah, you're right, no help. And then Catwoman jumps in immediately, and Bruce has taped, like John McClane style, he tapes 2 batarangs to his back that are laced with venom, super venom, and fucking throws them into his chest and face. It was awesome. And just really good, well-drawn fight sequence. And then, who comes to shit in his cereal but his fuck-ass dad? God, really tired of his old man. What a drag that guy is. Just fucking up everything. And then I think the only other thing from this week, I believe, I had a chance to get to was, Amazing Spider-Man 33, which they keep fucking teasing me with 2099 shit and not doing anything about it. So come on. I got 2099 blue balls. Let's do this. Come on. Let's go.
Well, soon there will be more 2099 than you know what to do with.
Yeah, really, I seem to be pivoting hard the other direction coming in the next couple of months. But that's just fun. I don't mind fucking around that once in a while. It's fun. Yeah, that's all I got. What you got, Kelly?
Issue 2 of Doctor Doom is still real good.
Like that one, huh?
Yeah. Doctor Doom gets teleported by Kang into Brooklyn, and he hangs out with Morgan Le Fay because she just has a vacation home there.
I kind of like that.
Great. She has got like a sweet safe house in Brooklyn. Like there's a bit where she's just like, yeah, Spider-Man goes by like clockwork once a night.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, that's really good. The new X-Force #1 was really good. That one you should definitely check out, Lee. I think you'd like that one.
No, who's on this one?
That one is Ben Percy and a artist whose name I cannot remember right now.
Who's on the team?
Oh, the team. Beast, Wolverine, Jean Grey. It's basically just an X-Men team, but with Domino and Black Tom Cassidy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and the New Mutants #1 was really good too.
Hear good things about that one.
Because New Mutants just go hang out with the Starjammers. And the Starjammers are kind of like, you know what? We hate these guys.
That's pretty funny.
Like Magic fights the one dude who has like the robot eye and arm. Just because they're all bored on the ship, so they just start fighting, and she chops off his arm.
That seems aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was a really good book. I like that a lot. Yeah, you should get on Doctor Doom. I think you'd dig it a lot.
All right, I'm going to do that.
And the first issue of Legion of Superheroes was all right. Felt very intro-y, even though we've kind of been doing the intro thing to the Legion stuff for a few months now.
All right.
It was all right. I don't know.
It's just way too many characters.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like, every time I think about, because, the Legion is very well regarded. And every time I'm like, I'll check out this iteration of it. I'm like, oh, there are 49 characters on the cover of that book.
Yeah. To me, it's kind of like my approach to Transformers, where I'm just like, I don't fucking know half their names.
Yeah, that's a fair comparison, actually.
Yeah, like I look at them, and I couldn't tell you what's happening, like if you asked me to explain the story, but I know what's happening, and that's all that matters.
All right. That's a good point. I'll concede that to you. Well done.
Still say Transformers. I know who Ratchet is, because Ratchet's the Doctor, and what he used to fix a robot, a ratchet.
There you go.
That's how I remember him.
One just to think is all of his fingers just end in like socket joints.
Yeah. And then I'm in the process of going through it right now, but last week the Super Mario Odyssey art book was released by Dark Horse, and
that looks real nice.
Oh, you love an art book.
Fantastic. Like I love it so far. There's a lot of really, really cool design work and a lot of like very differing art styles. Like they brought in a lot of different people to design shit for this book or for the game. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm not far into it yet, but the thing's massive. It's like 300 some odd pages, closer to 400 actually. And it's a big ass book. Yeah, if you played Super Mario Odyssey, highly recommend picking up that book.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Well done. What you got worth talking about, Nice?
Watchmen continues to be great.
Yeah.
Watch it, if not just for Jeremy Irons.
He's great.
Is off the wall. Are you all caught up, Kelly?
I haven't seen this week's episode.
Holy shit, dude.
I figured he was going to get pretty wild after the last week's episode.
You think? You think?
Yeah. Can we talk about the scene with the specific briefcase in the hotel room? And what was in that briefcase?
Yeah, let's talk about it, but also Lee hasn't seen it, and he...
No, I know.
It's not... Look, man. Look, it's not looking good. I just got Disney Plus, okay?
So they're doing, like, extra feature stuff on... They have a website that is, quote-unquote, run by the guy that came to Tulsa with Lori.
Yeah,
and it's just
I read the first episode stuff.
Watchmen.
It's a lot of supplemental stuff, and there are schematics for that thing in the suitcase.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was actually made by the Night Owl.
Oh my god, that makes it even more wild. That Lee Watchmen is buck wild.
Yeah, like, if you read Watchmen and you get to the end of it and you're like, oh man, that giant squid coming down on the city and killing everybody, that's really weird. Well, 4 episodes into the Watchmen TV series and they're like, oh, you think that's weird?
Lee, you kind of gotta watch this show purely because I don't know if you would believe the things that we tell you about this show.
Agreed.
Fuck it. I gotta watch it then.
Watch 1 episode and try not to watch the rest of them.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Like, it's shockingly good.
I dare say I might, knock on wood, I might actually have a minute tomorrow so that I don't have some quiet time after the kids go to bed.
And then another thing that we've been watching on and off, Mary watched this without me for a while, but I've kind of been in the room when she's been watching it, and I'm kind of into it, is this Schitt's Creek, man.
Everyone loves it.
That show.
It's so weird because the concept is it's this super rich family and their shit goes under. And they find out the only thing they have left is this town that they bought called Schitt's Creek on a fucking joke. So they have to move to this town, live in this motel. It's Eugene Levy, Catherine O'Hara, Eugene Levy's son, who's great in it. A great cast, phenomenal cast. But like, on the outside, you think that all these 4 main characters are supposed to be real pieces of shit, and you're not supposed to like them. Which, they're not great people, but also because it's set in Canada and they're all Canadian, they're still also kind of nice. They're kind of... it's very heartwarming. The family roasts each other more than anything, and the town, but it's all very in good spirits.
Yeah, everyone fucking loves it.
Yeah. I have a good time. And it's one of those where I can skip a couple episodes, like if she watches them without me, and come back in, and I can easily jump right back in.
It's like a proper goddamn sitcom.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's still through lines and stuff, but it's easy to catch up.
Nice. What you got, Jose?
We started watching Umbrella Academy with the Late Day.
Ooh,
good.
So I will report more on that when we are finished.
Have you watched it, Lee?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is outstanding.
You finished it?
Yeah, it's great.
Goddamn. So much stuff. I'm getting that.
Yeah.
That,
well, you might put it on your list. It's pretty good.
Oh, it's been on my list. I'm getting that existential dread that Kelly was talking about.
Remember the time a kid said she was bored?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you might as well watch it on Netflix before you never turn on Netflix for about 2 years.
Well, the Netflix still has The Office, so.
Oh. So it still has your heart.
Yeah.
It's got a point. Well, all right, man. I said it was a quality broadcast. say hi to your family, tell them you love them, and that you'll see them when you get through the first several items on your list, everybody.
But it's cool because Disney Plus, it's all family-friendly stuff, so
yeah,
you can watch it with the family.
Yeah. I'm trying my best just to try to steer Jax that way because I'm sick to fucking death about everything involved with goddamn kid YouTube is the worst. Like, YouTube Kids is trash. And I'm like, watch anything else. Here's access to everything that ever brought me joy as a child.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like,
A big thing came down on YouTube today where you have to designate whether your channel is for kids or not. Because, they got a judgment against them for, misleading kids and parents with all the gross shit that's on YouTube.
I believe it.
Yeah. I designated us as for kids.
Nice.
Sounds about right.
Podcast for the children.
Yeah, isn't that right, Donald Duck? Good guy, that Donald. Good guy. All right, next week I will not be here. These guys will be. So, I'm sorry, it won't be as good.
It usually isn't, but
fucking got him. All right, but we'll be back live, man. Join us at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central at youtube.com/panelsonpages. You can reach us all the normal ways. And that discord.panelsonpages.com on the Twitter machine everywhere. It occurred to me the other day we don't have like a proper Instagram, and I bet we could have some fucking fun with that.
You know what I was thinking? We need to start a pop Instagram and give it to Mahoney.
You may be onto something with that one.
It's so funny that you brought that up.
Fucking great minds, dog. But yeah, for Jason Nyes, Jose Guzman, and Kelly Harris, I'm the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. I'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks. These guys will be here next week. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
Demonetize this, you fucking Google ass bitch.